just slide on over. You can actually slide over this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, slide over with you. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Get this.
Please don't start clock. Press your clock.
Because it's a battery clock, so when people touch it, the thing actually flips over and breaks.
That's always something you gotta put a sign up. I go, somebody did something dumb.
Yep.
You ever see those signs at the pool? They be like,
You know what? I will do that. Do you have another tripod like that?
Yep.
yeah, I got one you can use, bro.
No, it's all. You see it?
You ever go to the pool and it'd be like, don't get in if you have diarrhea? And I'm like, why do you have to put this sign up?
That's crazy.
This is a sign no one should need.
It's always the nigga who's like, nah, I think I'm good.
I'm like, yeah, one cannon. Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't think one incident happened. It kept happening.
And because they're everywhere.
Right.
And you're like, why are all these people getting in with diarrhea?
Did you put your card in this one too?
Yeah, no. Oh, because I have my little card is in there. Hold on, let me figure it out. Yeah, that's right. My little card is in that one. So I need the
And this is it. What up?
What's that? And this is it.
Welcome to the festivities. I don't want to do a record because I'll get the card from you because I want to chop up some stuff with me and Mark. Put my card to the side, right?
No, man.
This nigga. I ate noodles with no packet.
That's funny.
We got 155 minutes, guys.
I ate noodles with no packet. It's crazy.
You know what? I thought he just dove right in with that dialogue. So hearing the whole story, I said, okay, now I get it. I see why he was upset. Did you hear the whole story before? Okay, I was like, okay, I get it. This girl was inconsiderate.
You know, in certain clips that like you ever see a clip and it's hilarious, and you see the like a longer version.
It's not funny.
Like, yeah,
It's not as funny.
Like the little boy who like pull up on me.
Yeah, I ain't never seen the full story.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And then it kept going for a minute. It was like, yeah.
What I do now? Yep.
Here we go.
I'm tripping. I'm sliding. I'm riding through the beat like boom.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Come on.
Dion ruined it right on time.
Nigga, you didn't say we're about to get started. I'm promoting the podcast.
Getting started. Hey, you press record. The whole camera's up. It's all set up. We're all sitting here. You ready to get started?
I'm promoting on the pod, on the
You just
YouTube.
delay that.
What?
The intro.
Is my fault?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because it goes to the stories. I gotta get the link ready to go. And is she in LA? I know it's
Are
going.
you in LA? I've been in that long.
Yeah, big sis. Hey, big sis Chris, man. She I think she ran off.
Yeah. We've lost and gained some people over the time.
Yeah. Once you start to kind of be disrespectful.
Nah, I don't think she was ever disrespectful. But
The hell she was.
Big Sis Chris?
Big sis Chris was sitting alive for like an hour. As soon as you see something else off, the word is actually responsible.
Big Sis Chris was cool, and she put up on the 100th episode.
Yeah.
And she brought us gifts.
She did, and I still use that water bottle to this day. So shout out to Big Sis Chris.
Oh,
Drop one of Coos bottles for Big Sis Chris.
That said she moved to Georgia.
Hey, so she was in LA, right? I think she was in LA.
The whole way through.
Dropping the clue bomb just don't feel right with the war right now.
Yo, no, too soon. Too soon, Lack. All right.
And Suzette been with us a long time.
Man, yo.
How long you been watching this, Anna Suzette?
Anna Suzette is a trooper.
We need to have like gold standard people, gold standard friends. What do you call them?
Friends.
Yeah, that's a good one. And Suzette knows everything about us.
Man.
She knows how many STDs.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You know?
Oh boy.
I'm a good fan. You're the best. She done seen everything dumb thing that we done said.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
She sent me funny shit in the DMs.
Hold on, yo, Franz. Anna Suzette. I'm trying to think who was before Anna Suzette.
We had
Miranda.
Zuper.
The white girl.
Yeah, in Kentucky.
Yeah, she had that baby.
Yeah, and she never came back. She came back once, I think. Why am I blanking on her name? Because it was something like something. Anna.
Anna like
Shannon
like Hannah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. If they only knew how much we love her.
I'm trying to get you a shot too, because I'm doing Facebook. That's what a lot of more people.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah. Every day a star is born.
So now I gotta get closer.
Ring up on it. The fact is, the funny thing is,
You think that's too far?
No. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. I was thinking, like, why don't you just go this direction so they can see us from this side?
Right, I'm about to be outside.
They'll be on the bookshelf. Yeah. I turned away. I turned my head because I didn't know what you about to do. I was like, oh.
That's why you work in production. You get the camera on my face.
All right, I think we've done enough. That's enough promoting.
Yeah, I feel like that was straight on better.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Go for it.
My eye has been terrible. Oh my god. Are we ready yet?
Hey, you can talk.
Waiting on that, guys.
Says the nigga who did all this. You understand? I set all this up. All right.
Oh god. Sound like Trump right now.
I set all this up. You rushing me?
There'd be no country
This
without me.
nigga
No
can't-
America without Dion Lack.
I agree with that. All right.
I was the first president and the last.
All right. Every day a star is born.
How was Godfrey not one of the most famous comedians in the world?
You like Godfrey?
Godfrey's so talented, dude.
Oh, from his impressions.
Like this in general, like I think Godfrey's just a funny dude.
Yeah, I feel like I like Godfrey, but he started to turn into what's that girl's name? Amanda Seals. Like he started like complaining about everything. I was like, hey man, you true.
I think that Godfrey's a very smart dude, and I think he starts. You know what I appreciate about certain comedians, they'll just start educating people. Because there's always the other side. Like, and then you feel those sign of cats like well read, like Earthquake surprised me how much he was into politics.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Not that I ever thought he was dumb. I was just right. Oh, I didn't know you was like, this well.
Yeah.
But Earthquake from DC, all them cats are tapped in.
Very true.
Politics that it's into the fabric of their being.
Yeah, yeah, you got to.
And he's an Air Force dude. You know,
Yeah.
most of them guys are very bright.
Because of Trump, I became into politics. Because remember back in the day when presidents, they were just quiet. Like you just knew we had politicians. We just knew we had people taking care of us. Trump was like, hey, let me look this. I don't know if this nigga can do this. I don't think people should be able to. I don't think we're supposed to do this. What is happening?
Yeah, that's funny.
What's happening in the airport right now? I'm like, you're gonna send ICE agents to arrest people leaving?
So
They're already leaving.
There was a guy who was filming ICE agents. Them niggas was just having lunch all the time. They're chopping up, talking, they taking selfies. ICE agents that is a free check. It is a free check because they're not trained to scan people. They're not checking like IDs. They're just there just to scare people in and out.
Yeah, they're only there to scare brown people.
Yeah.
Anybody who's the shade is anything darker than what is the I'm not in the paper bag says you got to be olive and shit. Niggas will come
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, can you imagine? You really think you about to have adult vacation and you get detained? You like, yo, come on.
Yeah. The thing is not on the way back.
Yeah, get me on the way back, dog. That's what I was gonna say. Get me on the way back, man. At least let me enjoy Jamaica before you send me back home, man.
What if you're already about to go visit your country and you're like, I got my flights to Mexico? They're like, get them. Like, bitch, I'm already going.
That's funny.
The fuck off me.
They don't know what to do. They be like, yo, hold on, he already going.
Make them late. Yeah.
There was a comedian. I'm not gonna take the joke at all. It was a comedian who had said, on my way to the airport to get a free trip to Mexico, and he had like a sombrero. He was walking. He walked to the airport. I was.
You want to fight an ICE agent? I've never seen them. You seen them? Have you run into them anywhere?
Who?
ICE agents.
No, here in LA.
Yeah.
Have you seen ICE agents?
They should be all over the place.
No, I haven't seen them.
They're like the boogeyman. Like I never see them. I'm like, I know they're out there.
Yeah.
But I was never around when I.
Honestly, hey, hold on. Let me ask Google. Okay, Google. How much money does ICE agents make a year?
The starting salary for an ICE agent, which follows the federal general schedule pay scale, can range quite a bit depending on their experience and education.
Come on, get to it.
Entry-level salaries typically start around $48,371 for GL7 positions and can go up to $77,200.
Hey man, come on. What are we talking about? Okay, Google. That's enough. Hey, I'm talking about, dude. If we broke, and all I gotta do, I mean, you're on the wrong side of history, of course. Is there any good ICE agents?
This is how the Nazis got started. There's a bunch of unemployed people like, well, what are we gonna do?
Right.
Come on, we ain't got no jobs, man.
This is Confederate logic over here.
No, I'm just.
The Union was fractured. We got General Custard over here. Chester A. Lack.
That's it. This is how
the Nazis are hiring.
Trying to play it off cool, like, yo, you know little homie Hitler?
So
yeah, man, you know, I heard he got a little job.
Yeah,
They got a little situation.
He got a little program, and I'm gonna see what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what he's talking about, man. I'm going into the seminar.
I'm gonna go to this little interest meeting.
I'm going there for a couple hours just to kind of wet the beat.
It's like a timeshare meeting. I ain't got it, dude.
All you gotta do is bring 3 people.
Right.
Make sure they're Jewish.
Nah, but I think to your point though, Ben, I think it's more important for me to be able to go back to my community and to be embraced than to just make some bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, what's more important, taking care, putting money in your pockets and feeding your family versus
then how your family gonna look at you when you
full
receiving this money?
Full and fed in their fucking beds.
Thank you, Daddy, for selling your soul.
I'm
gonna go back.
We can move out this car.
Yeah. Move out this car.
Now, honestly, man, I feel like the mistake we made with the Confederates was that we just let them come back home after the war was over, like nothing happened. You know what I mean?
For those who don't know what's happened with the Confederate, what happened that you feel they need to be talked about?
Are we talking about the Confederacy back in the 1800s?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 1800s. Yeah. I mean, think about it. They wanted to fracture America. Civil War happened. The war is over. And you just went back home. Like, you know what I mean? That's treason. You can't do that. And I feel like that was the problem that we let that happen. And I think similarly with these ICE agents, like when this administration is over, we can't just let you come back in the community without a black eye or like not literally.
This is why they had the mask on.
Yeah, but
now they can at LAX.
You know what I mean? Like you can't just come back to the neighborhood like that. So I think.
So what do you suggest? A public flogging?
Nah, not a public flogging, but I don't know, man. Maybe something similar to like NEEWER trials, you know, where like you are held accountable for what you did. Not saying all, but you know, for some, you know.
Okay. But then what? All right, hey, shame. You got to wear a star, or you want to like everybody takes a turn punching them in the dick. Like, what's the punishment?
I think it could be like economically, you know,
okay,
like this is stain on your resume. I think that's it. You know, stain on your resume.
So you're like, oh, okay, you went to Harvard. Okay. Oh, you were first in your class.
Yeah. Let's explain this gap on your resume.
It's just an ice cube on a box.
Ice cubes. So are you telling me there's no possible way that there's any good ICE agents?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying there are, but you know, I think just the idea of you joining ICE now, right? Understanding like what you're being involved into. Yeah. Now, if you was working for Department of Homeland Security for a long time, that's different. But to join now, understanding and knowing like what all is in stake, that's a different situation.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. There are no good ICE agents.
Right,
you're a piece of shit, and you fucking.
Can I be a cop?
Sure. There's good cops.
Yeah. So because I mean, niggas are not hiring right now. AI is taking over a lot of the technologies, and it is like, hey man, you big, you brolic, we love for you to be just intimidating. Is it possible that you can be a nice agent? You're like, I'm good, I'm fine with my unemployment. I mean, sometimes with my like, I got 8 kids, I can't keep my dick out of women.
That's where you need to start.
And I need a job, man. And it was like these child support checks taking my life. So I might need this job, man. And some white dude sold you on the idea. Hey man, you look like you can possibly we can start you off at 75. But man, I'm going from $1,500 a week to this, my unemployment.
And then when you get orders to be deployed to Iran, now you know what I mean? Because you're a government worker.
Yeah, it really do suck that you're not paying TSA agents, dude. Yeah. That is insane. Just say, okay, we're gonna make an exception because we have to travel.
See, I've been under a rock, and I don't know what happened, what I missed from them not paying TSA agents having ICE in there. Like, why are TSA?
It's a government shutdown.
Didn't they just shut down?
Yeah, it's the third time.
Like they just did like 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's the third time.
And then then those TSA agents just get like a bonus. And
because that's the reason why they got another shutdown. Is because the Republicans they wanted more money, more funding. Like, how do you keep finding money to fund wars, but you can't find money to pay for the TSA agents?
Man, that war be funded.
Yeah. And also, shout out to the TSA agents. If y'all are traveling, hug them. Slide in a gift card in their inside pocket. I know it's illegal, but the fact that they're doing this free is insane.
So I'm like, go ahead, fam. You good?
Nigga.
Go ahead.
You gonna let me take all these drugs? Yeah.
Fire me so I get unemployment.
Now's the best time to take all this coke through.
Man, yo.
And people ain't even showing up in their ass anymore. They're just walking straight like this.
Can you imagine being an illegal immigrant with cocaine going through the TSA agent right now? You be like, I see ICE, TSA agent. I think I can slide through here without a passport.
Yeah, you rather take the TSA on head to head than having to deal with an ICE agent right now.
I don't mind being a mole with a mule.
Oh, a drug mule?
Yeah.
I think you would, bro.
I mean, doing the airport is a lot. I mean, traveling.
They're shoving a bunch of shit up your butt.
I'm trying to say, nigga.
What do you mean? What I'm trying to say?
I got a lot of junk in my trunk. You trying to say I got a lot of cargo?
All I said was they're gonna try to shove. That's what they do. I saw this one. I can't remember what the show was, but this dude had like 30 or something like packs of like rubber balloons of drugs just up in his body, bro. And they were like, well, we have to get him out. He had to sit there and shit it out. And they were like, well, if one blows, like if one pops in there, like you're dead.
So do you swallow it or do you put it up?
No, they shoved it up his butt. They grease it up and just keep going up the canal.
You could do both though.
Swallowing it, I feel like you choke on and then once your stomach acid eat it, that can't be good.
Your stomach acid can kill it?
Yeah, I mean, yes,
and then But I'm like, does it go all the way down before I can get it back up?
But some people do both, though. You know what I mean? You could swallow the drugs,
but safer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but also there's a risk that it can bust inside your body.
I mean, either way.
Oh, so you high from cocaine in your ass, but oh, it's right in that bloodstream. Like, oh, you good?
Yeah,
I'm good.
Better.
Yeah, it's not worth it, though, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it's gotta be worth it though.
Yeah, I think you've seen the videos where people make it.
Right,
I've seen the ones where they get busted at the airport and get 40 years.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm caught, I'm gonna act like it ain't mine. This cast on my leg, the doctor must have did it. Yeah, the packs of cocaine in my weave, my beautician did it. I didn't do this.
You get busted in them prisons in Venezuela.
Yeah,
like, you get raped on your first day. Like, America, at least they ease you in. You know what I mean?
You get raped on day one.
Raped on day one is crazy.
By the warrant, by the warden. The women have to worry about getting sexually assaulted in prison?
I heard that you're gonna get a girlfriend if you're in there for that long. I heard that's the thing.
But what happens? So they don't have nothing to worry about,
They
right?
just get booed up.
They don't have like straps or anything. They just what? What happens to women? They think about, oh, don't.
Instead of making prison weapons, they be making dildos.
I'm just thinking like, what happens in women prisons?
Together.
16 toothbrushes.
The dildo in female prison is crazy.
They be making it out of anything.
Girls be in the shower.
The guards be getting them pregnant though.
Ah, damn it! Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. And this is what they do though. So they'll mess with the inmate, and then as soon as the guard come, they'll make sure they get some of his DNA on their shirt, and be like, "All right, now I got your DNA. I'm about to extort you. So I want X amount of dollars every month, or I'm gonna tell you lose your job and you come to jail."
And, you know, it's gotta be tough, bro, because when you see, if I'm a prison guard and I see a baddie get arrested, I'm like, it can't be that bad. Whatever she did, I start investigating her case. It can't be that bad.
You want some extra biscuits for your meal?
Hey, every day she getting colder. Like, hey, she actually did stuff.
Because, bro, if you see with no makeup on, you're gonna be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, so what you in for?
Yeah.
I can figure
Yeah. And women don't get their hair done. So what they doing? Like ponytails? What they doing?
They get their hair done in jail.
They do?
Yeah.
Do you get barber haircuts?
Yeah, like perms or like what they get? Like
I probably getting no perm done. Yeah. They're probably doing braids and stuff.
Braids,
shampoo.
Yeah, just shampoo. That's a hair done style.
Well, I'm just saying, like they can clean it. Is what I'm saying.
Right. I'm not saying they're gonna be matted.
I'm pretty sure they could make a perm.
A mangy.
Because it's like to make lye, it's like potatoes and some other stuff.
Prison perm, it's got to be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's got to be the same thing as when they make wine in toilets.
Right.
Yeah.
If they can make wine, you can make a little.
Shout out to people.
Just for me.
True alcoholics. You need to make wine in prison.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got a problem.
Yeah.
You make wine out of the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
And some apples. Hey, nobody eat them grapes.
Nobody pissing that. That's me right there. We got.
But I gotta go.
12 more weeks of fermentation.
Right now it's piss. 6 weeks is gonna be mellow up. You gotta see the long run.
There's somebody in there thinking like 60 years. Wait till I bottle this up.
That's hilarious.
As soon as I get out, it's gonna be worth $800.
Oh boy.
That's crazy, bro.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we got Mark Gregory here, y'all.
Yeah.
Cold ass intro right there. Yeah. Dayton, Ohio's finest. Really proud of this brother right here, man. Hey, a lot of people don't know this, man. Me and Mark Gregory has known each other almost 25 years, almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Met him back in Dayton, Ohio, Colonel White High School. We were part of the formerly known as Reese Boys.
What was that?
It was a dumb name. We kids, you just do dumb stuff. We were, it was 5 of us that was the school's funny people. And all of our skin color was dark skin except Corey. He was the peanut butter. So we just call it Reese Boys. Yeah, it was just literally just like, hey, we hanging out together and let's just do funny stuff together. But we really didn't do a lot of stuff together. It was like chunks of us that was like 3 was doing something, 2 was doing something. We did a bunch of sketches. We did sketches before TikTok, before Instagram, before
Me and my homies, we did all that shit way
nigga,
before.
and we edit from the camera.
Yeah, I'm saying.
From the camera, it was like stop, pause, record.
There was just nowhere to put it up then.
Yeah. Oh, we got it. We got it somewhere.
Yeah, that's one thing Lack has been dope about, man. Chronicling all of that stuff. And look back at it at the end, it's like, yo, we was
ahead of our time, yo. Ahead of our time,
yeah. And I took video. That was so we was high school for the art. So remember the old school video equipment? You got to enter out number.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't go for that. I know you're talking about though.
That joint was archaic.
Yeah. The actual film.
And Mark, try to move the mic either to the side or the lower.
So just cover your mouth up, yeah.
Okay. Right, so they can see your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, me and the homies, we used to make videos, but there was no YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
What do we do now? We just got to show it to everybody.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, we would you Miss Fanbro's class?
No, I wasn't.
So we did like hundreds of sketches. Miss Fanbro was a trash teacher, and she just allowed us to play our sketches in like social studies class.
What was the most memorable one you got? One of your favorite sketches?
Was it Nightwing Robin?
Oh, dog.
So we had a real life superhero in our neighborhood.
Okay.
And it's probably on YouTube.
What you mean a real life?
No, it definitely is.
It's on YouTube.
I showed it to so many
people. Yeah.
What you mean a real life superhero?
He was on the spectrum. He would dress up as Nightwing Robin. He had the eye mask, the cape,
the winter gloves.
Yeah.
Snow gloves.
He couldn't afford the actual gloves. Yeah. And
that's better for dating anyway.
Right. And then it was like we always see him, but finally we had Mark there who had the camera. Oh shit, here we go. Record.
Hey, all you heard was your mom like, come up with the camera.
Here we go. He walks up. He said, here he is, Nightwing Robin. Hey guys, how's the neighborhood? How's life? And then of course we asking all the stories, asking all the who he's defeated and all that stuff. And then he kept saying he got lightning speed. He don't know that Mark is a track runner.
So I keep trying to race him. What's so dope about Dion is egging him on, but it's the funniest commentary. He was like, "What do you eat?" And the dude was like, "Apple." And then I was like, it was so funny, dog. Like when I would go back and watch that, it was so funny the way that she was like really egging dude on and making him think
lightning speed.
And then a girl walked by, he was like, "She's fine."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Batman, I don't think you're supposed to be saying that.
Yeah.
Batman catches the case.
But no, do you remember the one sketch? Like, man, this was hilarious, but I can't remember what happened to it, man. It was after school. You was on a ladder. I jumped off. We was doing karate on each other. That was like super funny, but I don't remember that. But I don't know what that was.
This is your premise.
Yeah. But no, I think the best moments we had was like in our sign language class.
Yeah.
Like, listen, legit, this is the funniest people in our school.
Hello, shout out to Tola. She gonna put the link there. Shout out to Tola. She put the link there. Nightwing and Robin. Appreciate you, love.
In our sign language classes, Caroline Christian.
Okay.
April,
yeah. Oh boy.
Terrence Dorsey.
Yeah.
Dwayne Hansbro, Charles Robb,
McKinahan.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. This is what before Miss McClanahan left was the white Miss Atkinson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is how wild it was, and there's no exaggeration.
Yeah.
Lack will have his day where he going dummy on Monday. Tuesday, I'm exploding. Then Wednesday, I may not even say anything.
Yeah.
But it was set up for comedy because in sign language, like you got to do like this.
Right.
And man, if you're not getting your sentences together, we at you immediately. It was to the point where Miss Atkinson would just stop teaching. She would just sit down because it wasn't like we was being disrespectful. It's just the funniest people in the school.
Just go.
And that was for one whole semester.
God didn't learn.
After that, she was like, "We got to break this up."
Right.
Oh yeah, it was pure chaos.
Yeah.
They were like, Miss Atkinson, none of your kids have passed a single test all year. She's like, what you got to see?
Then one time, remember when Terrence walked out on the ledge and went to the next classroom?
No!
Dog,
outside the school.
Because remember, outside of the window is probably about like this much cement where you could stand on there. He walks out of the window,
Yeah,
and walks and knocks on the other door, on the window next door.
were you in there when we? Because our final grade, our finals for that, we had to do songs. Were you part of that as well?
For real?
Yeah.
don't
You
remember that.
really don't at all. Yeah. So as in like this is the final, so you guys got to sign out a song, and I think I did it with Tyrese, and we did Notorious Big's Play a Hater. So it was like Play a Hater. He was like turn your head. He had this choreographed song because it was super slow, and it was we knew all the and then you know to nothing.
Yeah, because somebody who would do like Twister.
Oh yeah, you be dumb as hell. Yeah. It was.
All right, hold on. Remember this? Was you in there when Terrence got into it, or he hit the dude who ran into Terrence on the motorcycle?
No.
Oh, listen. Man, our dude gets into an accident. This guy's on a motorcycle. He thinking Terrence about to go straight. He tried to whip around him and hit him. And it's like the thuggiest dude in our school. I look out the window and I see my man getting jammed up. It's like 30 dudes around his car. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to sit this one out. I can't.
That's your boy?
This is above my pay grade.
Like, how close to your boy was he?
Man, this is my man. 50.
Yeah.
Hey, it's looking like Baghdad down there. Dog.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you at?
I'm in the school. I'm looking out the window.
You're looking out. Is the window? Is it closed or open? Could you have yelled something?
I know my heart was closed. Nah, it was closed. But
could have you been like, hey, I'm gonna bring 50 of my niggas and fuck y'all up. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, that wasn't implausible.
Yeah, you're right.
What's
implausible?
That probably would have.
I'm gonna go get the hammer.
It probably would have worsened the situation.
Maybe
Yeah.
kind of lied.
That's funny as hell.
Damn. I
Hey.
think he saw you too.
So something that
He was probably like,
Mark, help me. Remember, it felt like
Close the curtain.
it felt like where Tupac has seen Omar Epps and the crew
Yeah.
getting jumped up.
When Rodamans was jamming him
Okay,
up.
wow, y'all gonna sit there and run away from me? Okay, got it. Two things that Mark always bring up is when I got punched by Harry.
Oh, bro, that was so funny.
I love this as friends, bro.
Cause you. Listen, I play a lot, but golly, this dude was playing at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I don't. You go into the story because I don't remember it. You always bring it up. I'll just be like, yep, there it is.
Here's what happened. We playing this game, Dayton County. That's like a 3-hour bus ride, and we take some charter buses there.
It's football.
Yeah, we play football together.
So on the way back, the bus breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
So they send like this old school like James Brown tour bus with couches on it. So man, it probably gets there 1 a.m. Everybody sleep. So Lack take this dude's seat, and Lack bigger dude's small. He's a DB. So Lack thinking I'm about to hold this dude, right? So they have an exchange. Lack maybe say something like, "What you gonna do?" Dude, peace, Lack. Boom, boom. I said, "Oh!" Right. And you could tell Lack is like he shook, like, oh my God. And he won. You eventually won because you just grabbed him and did the big dude joint. Hey, he hit
Getting
him.
sucker punches always.
Hey,
Okay.
He knocked Sonic rings out my dude. And who expected to get stolen on at 3 in the morning?
Right. You mean business? Okay.
If you tell somebody what you gonna do,
Yeah.
you need to be ready for war.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Them fighting words, because now it's like
Yeah.
you're challenging me to either go be a bitch and sit down or to swing on you.
Yeah, that was funny though.
Yeah. This niggas always bring that up, and I was like, I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Probably you got the concussion right there.
I don't. And
Yeah,
then
he knocked the memory out of it.
and then the story of me getting pulled over. We was going to Central State. So me, Mark, who was it? Chris
Clark.
Chris was in the car, and this was in between college. It was like in between. I went from Thomas More.
Yeah, like
and
our freshman year of college. That
Right.
summer.
So I had a car in Dayton, but this was my summer car, like my car I stayed at the house. So my mom never updated my tags. Never updated anything. So it was this old ass, paperwork. So we driving and we blasting music. We are just niggas, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know who's in the front seat. Was it you?
I think so.
He's like, yo, like. He's like police behind us. We turn the music down. So in my head, I was like, they're gonna pull us over for the music. I didn't even know nothing about the registration, nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about the car.
Yeah.
So he's like, whose car is this? And I was like, it's mine. He was like, you know your tags are expired? I said, my 30-day tags. These niggas dying laughing.
Yeah.
This is a serious moment.
I love it.
These niggas are, and they like, I'm safe. You're the one that's gonna get in trouble. So I'm like, hey, yo, chill, man. Hey, listen. So I'm trying my best to be professional, trying to get my
And your voice cracking.
hey, man, please, y'all serious. So here's the thing. This is my car, but my mama, she has it, and I'm here for the summer, and they niggas are dying laughing. I'm trying to be cool.
Trying to explain yourself to a cop.
Because it's starting to turn into Men's Society. So you brought the beer at 11 o'clock. Yeah, definitely. Just now you said 10 o'clock. You know you messed up, don't you?
Technically, it's not my car because I left it at my mama. She's supposed to take care of it, and I'm just driving. They dying laughing. His voice keeps cracking. I'm like, yo, stop.
You know why? Because to see the dude who played all the time,
Unravel,
that's it. You know what I mean? It's almost like going over a thug house and you find out he like Legos. You're like, what? You in the Legos? Yeah.
I made a gun out of this Lego.
So to see Lack come unraveled in that moment, that was pure comedy.
Yeah, good times, yo. Good times.
That's great.
Man.
Hey, another story is this. I remember this is my sophomore year. Lack came on my crib. He was like, yo, can you play ball? And I'm like, nah.
Oh, this nigga. He did the
I hit it with the white man can't jump.
Right. So he bounces the ball like he's doing this like
they used to play in the 60s.
And I ended up winning the first game. He said, let's run it back. so now he's taking his shirt off. I say, oh, this nigga.
You got hustle.
He
You play for money though?
I heard the curtain. We're playing basketball. I said, oh, that's what we doing?
So I've never done this.
I'm killing him so bad.
Yeah.
This dude get frustrated and
I
shoved
found
me
the
into
hell
the
out of him.
gate. I got upset. Yo, I'm gonna F you up, man. Black was like, whoa, all right, my fault. All right. Whoa.
Woo.
Oh my God. So
It switched quick, dude. I was, oh, he was hustling me. Yeah, buddy.
dog, so
Ready to get
many
you no
memories.
bread.
All right, look. Do you remember the sophomore year of high school, right? So our high school was in like a residential area. We didn't have any athletic facilities. So we had to like get on a bus to go to football practice. And when we practiced that was the hood. Like there was times we'd be practicing and the coach would be like, everybody run, because this a dude at the end of the field with a gun. But we all like inner city kids, so we wasn't scared. Right. Anyway, all right, so Pete game. Oh my God.
So we gotta do sprint.
Let me tell you, our football was just so crazy.
Yeah.
Sophomore year, right? It was a dude named Jerry Wagner.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Wagner
punks everybody.
Oh my, like legit, we scared of this dude.
Yeah, for sure.
And the crazy part about Jerry was on Monday he'll show you love, like, yo, what up? Tuesday he won't say nothing to you.
Uh-huh.
Man, I would never forget our sophomore year. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was another senior. He picked him up by the ankle because during two of days is when it during lunchtime, during 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's where like you either get knocked out, choked out, or fights. He picks up another senior by the ankles because he kept getting cooked doing one-on-ones, and picked him up by the ankles and dipped him in the Gatorade. Yo, and psychologically, you like, yo, if he did that to a senior, we get raped.
Yeah.
What he gonna do that?
We have another chance.
Well, wait a minute. He picked another
senior,
right-handed guy,
a tiny little wide receiver. Yep.
So then, boom.
That was the intro.
So, all right. So look, during 2 days, this was so funny. So we practiced downhill. If you're from Dayton, you know Grace A. Green.
Yeah.
And we
hold on. Do you say? I just found out it was an A there.
Yeah, Grace A. Green.
No, I never knew. So it's Grace A. Green. I thought it was Grace A.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Keep going.
So the football field is downhill. Uphill is where we put our shoes at. So after lunch, we see two dudes with bright yellow baseball jerseys.
Nigga took all our shoes.
So one of them had like a Baltimore orange jersey,
Yeah,
and one had
yeah.
a red jersey, right? So football over with, we go back up there. They like, yo, my shoes missing. Somebody Jordans was missing, whatever. We get on the bus.
You we see the niggas?
And listen, in my heart, I'm like, I know we gonna see these dudes. We bust the right.
Oh my
I want to say Clayton Perkins.
Yeah.
Said, stop the mother effing bus.
Yeah.
The bus driver stop.
Yeah.
Everybody bail out the
Yeah.
exit, right? So Grace A. Green is like on 2nd Street. So we run across 2nd Street, run across 3rd Street. One dude running Creative Cut. That's the barbershop that I used to go to. So dude had in there. The other dude running down James H. McGee. By the time we get there, Clayton got Buddy in the air. And people just taking off.
Yo. This is why I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. My
got
childhood life is gone because I love these memories because I forgot about that. Nigga took all our shoes and tried to scurry off, and if we just happened to drive, there he is right there, and everybody jumped out.
The bus was crazy. So a lot of times we would just go over Lack House and make videos or just rap. So this day they like, yo, we getting out at 11 because it's an ice storm coming. So we run out. I think Terrence Dorsey runs out in the student parking lot and he slipped bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So me, I'm like, hey, hold on. If we the first person to hit the parking lot and we fail, that means everybody's
gonna come out. Yeah.
So we just stood there for like 20 minutes.
So let me say the exit to
asshole.
the exit to the parking lot had like a little tiny little slip.
Oh, yeah, it was like a decline.
Yeah. So we were like, oh, we felt it. Oh, it's like we the first one out. Let's just sit over here and watch people walking. They was shaking.
Nobody.
Oh man, like I literally had tears coming out of my eyes. Then one dude, Corbett. Remember who was the
yeah.
Came out the door. We looked at each other like, "Do we say something?"
Right, because if we laugh at him, too. Buddy, nigga. Oh, so I don't know if I told you this, but I'm glad you're here because you know a little bit about Dayton. So I was talking to my mom's best friend. I'm very vulnerable right now. It's gonna change the energy up, but it's a good deal. So I was talking to my mom's best friend on my birthday. She was like, "How you feel, Dion?" I'm good. I was like, I'm just hurt because I don't have my childhood with me around because everybody's dead. Like my next door neighbors, Kevin and Tony, Jimmy and David across the street, my mom, my brother, my uncles, my aunts. I was like, everywhere I traveled, in Dayton, they're gone. Only people I have is like my closest friends, but we don't talk that often to have these reminiscing stories. And I just remember, I was like, my mom was really like breaking her back to like put food on the table. She was working at this pantry. She worked the night shift. She worked the day shift. And I was like, I love her to death, but we didn't have a lot of memories because she was just really like adamant on not having me be my brother, because my brother gave her so much issues and problems. He was always in and out of jail and giving them, money. She had to bail him out so many times, and he was, going to jail and beating women, and he was, he had 2 children. She's like, I'm not going to let my youngest son be this person. So she was working on these jobs and stuff. She had a really nice house. And I'm telling her the story, and she just broke my entire look at my mom. She said, your mom never had a job, right? I said, crazy. What? She's like, no. That night job she had, she was going to see that nigga down the street. And that hurt my bones, nigga. So it hurt my bones. I'm trying to find the humor in this. I'm trying to put it on stage somehow.
But why would she even say that to you?
Nigga, it crushed me. So here's the thing. The reason why I never asked or never questioned, side note, my mom was a home decorator.
Hey, your mom's house, like you got the word you got to use is pristine.
Yeah, it was nice.
Your mom didn't play about
it. Yeah, absolutely. It was a very nice house. So she worked a night job. I'm doing like this. But at nights, you remember I used to like smack chicks at nights. MCL cafeteria, Pink Toad King. So anytime my mom left, I was like, cool, leave out the house, leave. mom, mom leaves, girls come in. So she leaves like at 8, girls come in at 9. So that was my thing. So I didn't even question. I was like, my mom comes about 6. Yeah. So that's why I never questioned or asked. She's like, this nigga was fun in your entire mom's life. So she's like, I never liked the nigga because he was only using your mom for sex. So this was like a good 3-year stint. And then I was like, what about the pantry job? She was like, yeah, it was another guy she was seeing. He was giving her free food for groceries. I was like, nigga, what? And then during the day I'm at school, after school playing football. So all this time, my mom was like, I refuse. She's doing whatever it takes. Obviously, my mom was in these streets. But she never gave the perception of, a whore. And I don't want to, she had to do what she had to do. But it hurt me. And I was like, you never got that Black's mom kind of weird.
She just seemed stern.
Right. She was very like, I refuse to let my son fall in the same trap as my oldest son.
Shout out to your mom.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I mean, that's the thing about getting older. And I think like in the Black community, very easily we point the finger at our dads. Because some of them were like absent and we hold our moms in this like angelic view. Yeah. Right. Then there comes a time where you start to like deconstruct some of your mom's behaviors, and then that's when you realize like, yo, mom wasn't an angel either. Right. That's a hard pill to swallow. It is, because we blame and demonize dad easily, but then when you shine the light on mom, you're like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. They're just older children.
But where was Pops at?
Huh?
Where was Pops at?
So this is a timeline. My dad was in my life, but he wasn't.
Let me shout out to Twill first off.
Hey, the $20 super chat. Yeah. Shout out to Twill. Shout out to
immature Chime. 2001.
Chris Clark is watching.
What up, Chris?
We just told Chris, I'm not sure if you heard it, but we told a story about when we was going to Wilberforce and my man Lack broke. Yeah, 30 day tags. Yeah. Shout out to Chris, man. Waffle color Negro over there.
Yeah. So you said Pops was around.
Yeah. So the timeline of this is my dad came in my life. So I tell people all the time, I was born with the name Roderick Guy. In 4th grade, my last name got changed to Lacking because I met my dad in 4th grade. Mm-hmm. From 4th grade, obviously, to his death, that's how I knew my dad. But between the 4th grade to like senior year in high school was very like here and there everywhere. I didn't really have a consistent relationship with him. It was kind of like weekends, or he was trying to get me to join like Shriners.
In high school, that's crazy. He wants you to be an old head.
Shriners? What is it? Was it Masons?
Similar to the Masons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go me to the Grenadier.
The Grenadier.
But yeah. Yeah, man. So he wasn't really in my life.
Was he helping out financially?
No.
Not at all, man. Because at that point, I'm not even nearly mad at him. I get what you're saying though. Yeah. About her being like, oh man, she worked it, but I'm like,
right.
She still did.
And like I said, man, like she did what she had to do, man. Yeah. And
there wasn't OnlyFans back then.
But at the same time, these dudes were good dudes. It wasn't like they were like beating my mom, like, man, your mom. She take care of you, boy. This one dude, he cut my hair, Richard Lampley, for free. So I never knew why. I thought they were just like good friends.
The innocence and how we don't be connected to dots.
Right. Yeah, he said, come to my shop anytime you want me to.
Your mom's friend's an asshole for that though.
What?
She should have
She never told me that.
Why would you even say that?
Yeah.
You know what she was really doing.
Right. She's like, yeah. And then
listen, the standard for a good dude is low.
So you had a lot of uncles.
I did. I had a nigga that taught me how to tie a tie, and I was so impressed. I said, yo, this is how you gotta do it. Now this is crazy.
Bro, when somebody's father is not around daily, it takes a bunch of niggas.
It takes something.
If somebody's not going to come in and be that guy,
it takes a village.
Yep. Yeah, it takes a village.
One dude took me around Dayton, Ohio to cut grass with him. and we split it. I'm sure he got a lot more because I'm sure he didn't.
Your mom had to get a cut too, so it's actually thirds.
Damn it, yo!
About that kid. Yeah, I got a strong back.
Y'all ain't use my son.
Now, all right, did you ever have to like check any of these dudes?
Not at all, man. They was very respectful, very, very respectful. Like I said, I thought they were just all mom's friends, and my mom had a bunch of weed head friends. Okay. And so my mom had a Christian side of friend, bunch of friends, and they had like the weed head of friends. My mom used to smoke weed all the time. I never called her. She'd leave, head out. She smoked my uncle.
Did you smell it in the crib?
I never smelled it.
Okay.
Never smelled it. That's what said she was super sneaky. We were shaking hands with a knife behind each other's back, like have a good day, mom. You too, son. And I was like, little do we know, as soon as we departed ways, we was
both
like,
of you like
savages. He never knew. She never knew. So I'm not gonna say the name, but do you remember? Because you know her very well. It's too much to unpack. You remember who I lost my virginity to, right?
I think so.
Okay. So it was a girl in the neighborhood. I told the story all the time. So there's a girl in the neighborhood who was really, really cool with my. Okay. Girl in the neighborhood. Should I say her name? Because she's not alive anymore.
Dang, she died?
Yeah. I killed that one. I killed that one.
Damn, yes. And then you desecrate her memory right now.
This is gonna be like a 5-minute story. But I got to try to say this really fast. All right. It's not that long, but here we go.
What's her initials?
CW. You would have Colonel White. No pun intended. So at the age
her kids watching this live.
Yeah. So at the age of 12, she was like, this is how our minds work. God damn, I gotta go back further. So I was.
This story is all back.
No, because
been almost telling this story for 5 minutes.
This is going to be incredible how it's going to all unfold. So my mom had a ring that my grandmother gave her. My mom gave it to me, and she said, "Hey, I can't fit this ring anymore. What you should do, give this to your first girlfriend." I said, "Bet." I knew exactly who I wanted to give it to.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, I knew exactly who I wanted to give it to, and I never had any inkling of trying to wife this girl up. I was just like, "Hey, I want to date this girl around the corner," and I went straight to her. I said, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?" She was like, "Yeah, wow, this is mine." She's young, dumb, and I was like, "So if I get it to you, can I get a kiss?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Kiss me first." And then
Man was an expert at bartering.
So she took the ring and kissed me. Her sister, the girl who I lost my virginity to, she had said, "You know you're not gonna get that ring back, right?" I said, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, she already has a boyfriend." And I was like, "What? No." So I was like, "Can you get it back for me? Can you get it back for me?" So me consulting to her, like, "Hey, can you get it back for me?" She was like, "No, she's this person. She's very stubborn." And then months go by. This is how I got to know her. She was like, "Hey, I have a boyfriend. He wants to have sex with me. I already lied to him about having sex. Can you have sex with me so I make sure I'm good with him?" So I said, "Sure."
Crazy,
right? I was like, "Sure." In my head, like, this is how I get back to the sister, right? So this is my first time losing. So we are literally watching porn. It's like, okay, this is how we do it.
So you was giving scout team dick.
Exactly. Yeah. So one of this. Okay, here we go. We do exactly like that. Help the leg right here. Okay, got it. So
that's great.
So this is how I lost my virginity. We were literally doing like a tutorial, watching porn and doing, "Oh, let's do that. Okay, let's turn over." Okay. We didn't even enjoy it at the moment, right? We were just literally just like, "Okay, oh, that makes sense." She's like, "We know back in the day you always say bust a nut. Did you bust a nut?" And it's like, I think I did. It feels good. It's like, "Oh no." I was like, "What?" "I think I'm pregnant." That's how we get pregnant? Oh my God. 12 and 13 years old.
Your parents.
Yes. You know my mom was at. Come on, man. Too soon, brother.
But you know, to the point though, in the inner city is hypersexuality though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is gonna be a fun, full story moment because I'm gonna come back to you because you told me something. God, I love that these stories can come together. So years go by. I've had sex with like 4 of the girls. she comes back in town, the girl who I lost my virginity to, and she was like, hey, you back in jail? I am. She's like, the things I learned, nigga, the things I learned. She's like, I am really good. I'm much bigger now. I'm much better now. Let's combine forces. Let's make this happen again. So now I said, since this is the girl I lost my virginity to, I can take that condom off, all right? And smack this girl unsolicited.
What was the logic?
I don't know, because I never had condoms with her in the first place. So in my head, like, man, this is my first time having sex with this girl. So
and how did she die?
come on, man. Come on, man.
Sound like Forrest Gump. When Jenny came back,
yeah.
I have a son named Forrest.
Right. Face all matted up. So I'm 16, she's 17 at the time. I smacked unsolicited raw. And I know it does sound bad. Yeah, if you want, don't try it. So raw, and then 2 weeks later, I am leaking.
Woo!
Yep, I am leaking again, ignorant to what's happening, ignorant to an STI. So I'm like, damn, I've been having sex this much that it just starts to come out on its own. This is insane.
There was no discomfort or pain or anything.
Right.
I thought the walls of Jericho came down.
I was like, oh, this is weird. So now we're going to football practice, and I had like tidy whities, and you come home, you're like, I can see like a different color, like the discharge, right? So I'm like, this is weird. And I remember, Mark, you probably don't remember this. I had said to you a hypothetical. And I said, hey, you ever had sex so much that like it comes out on its own? You was like, that's like an STI, bro. And he was like, STD. I was like, what is that? He was like gonorrhea, chlamydia. Till he started to burn when you pee and stuff. I said,
and I'm unknowingly saying all the symptoms. You got tingling?
You told me this story, and I said, that's crazy. What does that mean? Like, yeah, that's what they burn when you pee. You told me this story. Oh my God.
I remember our freshman year in health. Remember Miss Jones, the health teacher?
Yeah.
Right? Bro, they showed us the STD video, had me shook for a whole year. Yeah. So as you saying that stuff, I was like, that's consistent with
what I've learned.
And so at the time, I didn't have that relationship with my dad. So I went to my mom and I said, Mom, something's wrong. And she was like, what is it? I was like, it just keeps coming out. And I was like, she was like, so she was so ignorant. She was like, maybe you need to, like, she didn't know I was having sex. So it's like, maybe you should just get it out because you're having a wet dream. So I was like, okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm jacking off, and I was like, it's still coming out.
There's smoke coming out. So he was like, it's supposed to be this hot.
She's like, what it feel like? Flaming hot Cheetos.
So my mom was like, we gotta call your dad. I'm like, So again, I'm thinking this like a man thing. Yes, I know him. Yeah, I know him. So my dad come over, was like, he knew exactly what it was. He looked at me, but he didn't give me the look of, you burnt, brother. Because I didn't want to believe, Mark. You know you gotta get second opinion when you see it. So he looked at me and said, you been having sex with anybody? Me again, trying to avoid admitting that I had sex. You know like, hell yeah.
When you're a teenager?
Yeah. So I was like, no. He was like,
Well, what's this leaking on my shirt?
It's leaking on my shoe. So my mom walks in another room. He had said, you got burnt. And I was like, what? You have an STD. And I was like, what?
Impossible, Father.
He's like, I know you've had sex. And I was like, no. He's like, you got head from anybody? And then I didn't get the answer. And then my mom came back in. He was like, you need to take him to the clinic. And I was like, All right. The bitch thing is he could have did it himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he had no insurance. So I ain't paying for that bill. So we go to our family doctor, her friend. He was like, yeah, your son has gonorrhea.
Woo! Right? Told you this to your mom?
And nigga, HIPAA laws. I said, nigga. I said, nigga. Well, and again, he's telling it to her. And I'm sitting there, she said, what? Gonorrhea? Dion, who you been fucking?
Dion said, can we close the office door?
You know, black moms say the most ignorant, well, do it to me like you did it to the girl. Whoa, what? No, since you want to hunch me, goddammit.
Burn me.
Oh, shit.
So here's where I was trying to get at. The girl who is a grade below us, that she's in high school that I used to always smack, she never liked her. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to admit to the girl I lost my virginity to because her mom and my mom are really good friends. So she was like, was it, let's just say EJ. Was it EJ? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, I knew that whore was going to do something conniving. And I was like, damn it. In my head, I was like, and then
it gave her
and
up,
then yeah. No, I didn't give up the culprit. I gave up somebody that she didn't like. So I was like, oh, this is a good little.
Oh, you set someone else up.
She asked me, was it EJ? I said, yeah, but it was actually CW. So I was just like,
you're a monster.
You're
a leaky gonorrhea having monster.
Yeah. So
frame someone
right.
else?
Well, I didn't say it. She did it. She just randomly was just like, was EJ? And I was like, oh, this is a good place to pin somebody on it. And I was like,
what the wild part is every time you heard her name, it start burning.
So
Mark, almost put that out there.
So here's what it became a movie. So like I would say a month later, go back to the doctor's appointment. The doctor was like, you have to tell your partner, whoever it is, that she has an STI. And I was like, I'm not telling her shit because I want her to continue this to numerous people so they can whoop her ass. Oh. So that was my child logic. So here's where it got weird because obviously she was avoiding me because she burnt me. So then her mom and my mom had a dinner date and brought us both together, and we're sitting across from each other, and we had to play the role as if nothing was wrong. And I was just like, so why aren't y'all talking anymore? And I was just like,
I'm uncomfortable.
Literally, my penis is uncomfortable.
Why did you order the flaming hot fajitas? Sizzling over here. But yeah, the whole time we had to play the little role, like we're cool. And then as soon as we walked to the car, and she was like, I was about to say, you know you fucked up, right? She was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry. My boyfriend, he did it. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care, dude. I was like, I don't care. I don't ever want to talk to you again.
I do not care.
Sounds like some CBS special high school. Get out of my life, okay? And you ruined my life.
And the mom turned around, like, what's happening? But yeah, so that is a full circle moment because I remember you telling me like, "This you got an STD, bro." But it's like sound like STD. We joke out like,
hey, so that mean you like in your 30s, you talking to some dudes like you cut your first STD at when?
Yeah,
try 16,
homie. Yeah,
that's crazy. Though.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
So what do you for gonorrhea? What's the medicine?
This is like antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
And just some pills and just flush it out. So all it is,
lucky bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Anything.
It could be anything. So all it is like it's like in your urethra. Gonorrhea stays. I don't know. I'm doing this. There's no way to describe it. This is your shaft, and obviously
this is your shaft on drugs.
So, and you have a pee hole. Gonorrhea stays in here, right? And it just kind of stays inside the hole, and it builds up like caked up pieces of bacteria or whatever, and it doesn't go in your body at all. So every time you pee, it's like you holding the
nozzle
of a water hose.
Yeah.
So it just builds up. So long as you wait, it keeps caking up around the hole. So if you get out early, knock it out. But yeah, that's when they described it to me, I was like, okay, I got it.
All right, yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But the third time I got syphilis. No joke.
Like you gave some head to a Tuskegee Airman.
You think I'm gonna let a little gonorrhea stop me?
Oh boy, yeah. Man.
Did you like automatically just start using condoms forever?
So yeah, so condoms.
Yeah.
Condoms.
He's like, I got an interesting relationship with condoms.
When you first get burnt, it's like you get drunk and you be like, never again, God. If you just get me out of this situation, I'm never gonna drink again. And never again. I promise you, get me out of this. And until it gets to a point of like, I bought 50 condoms. You get to the last one, she's like, you got a condom? You're like, we've been having sex for about 2 weeks. You didn't call for her.
Hey, you good?
Honestly, when was the last time you asked somebody for paperwork?
I asked my wife yesterday.
You be trying your best to be like, let's kind of gauge to see if you. This is how you know if she has someone that you like, I'm gonna go wrong. She's like, no.
What if she don't want to get pregnant?
You're healthy. I like that. I like that. You're protected.
That does not equal
what?
This is how Dion got STD. Why would her saying no make you think she's safe?
Because why would you like, I want to burn you?
I mean, y'all just met too, though. Keep it by.
Yeah, because she was like, I don't know if you got something. So she's like cautious, like, hey, what are you doing? It's not like she collected them like Infinity Stones. Like, yeah, hell, what else you got? Come on, read all up in here.
Hey, Patrice O'Neal had the joke where he said safe sex is a woman's responsibility, though.
Who said that?
Patrice,
yeah, I remember. I always think about that. He said that is your responsibility because guys are gonna do it. Yeah. I always thought that.
Guys don't be thinking logically.
Absolutely not. And here's the thing. I tell people all the time, having raw sex is the worst curse because you feel the full potential of what sex could be like. And it's so hard to go back to the other side.
Yeah, it's like flying first class and then you gotta go back.
You be like, I know what it's like up there.
Yeah, I've been to the mountaintop.
And
my first girl I've been raw with, we were both virgins together, and she couldn't get pregnant. She didn't have.
That is the worst thing for a dude to hear.
She didn't have whatever. It was something that she was missing. So it wasn't like I'm like, ooh, I didn't really know. So my introduction was just
your introduction
was for like a year. Was just
damn it, yo,
raw, and then once we broke up,
now you had to go back to regular.
I did not even go back.
You had to change your algorithm.
I had to be introduced to content. I was like, oh no, what is this? And then they used to have like the lubricant. I was like, oh nigga, what is this shit?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want A+.
Vagina?
Yeah.
Okay. You want mediocre?
No, give me B-.
Okay.
And I'm
say more words. Say more.
Remember when Forrest Gump mom was doing similar to what your mom
Come on, man, too soon.
Remember when she was like, they're about to put him in the LD class.
Yeah.
The superintendent come through and you just heard him like,
yeah.
Nah, keep that away from me. I don't want, because that's when you start losing. I always, this honestly, how you was like, I'm being transparent. I've always been one of people. I like being in control.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that's gonna have me that wide open.
Right.
So make it good, but not spectacular.
Yeah.
This is how toxic relationships happen. Is the good, like the A+. When I see people with healthy relationships, I go like, neither one of them are smashing incredibly.
Yeah.
It's a one.
Yeah.
It's two logical people.
Tell me a movie where
they
they
had a demon.
Tell me a movie where you saw them put a condom on.
Oh.
Cause they always be they always like, no pun intended. So it's always like bed, slide in. And then always afterwards, they never like, after sex is usually messy. Somebody shot somewhere. They be just turning over like
most of those movies, they just insert in, bro, no cleanup.
I know.
Yeah.
And they talking about, I'm gonna go to work, and they put their panties on and their head on out. I'm like, nigga, you got to be shot in or something.
I mean, yeah.
You know, that was one of the gripes about Insecure. Was it like all of the sex scenes that wasn't using protection?
That was one of the gripes.
But also, I feel like in these instances, there's a trust factor. There's birth control. I feel like, do we have to explain this? And they have to be like, hey, you guys know I've been taking my birth control shots, and we've had been in a relationship for 2 or 3 years. So like, there's a trust factor.
It's been times. It'd be first time sex. I've been seeing the movie scenes. They be like, you know what? I'm glad we had an amazing time at this dinner. I just want to say that I don't think this relationship's going to work. Why? Because I'm tall, dark, and handsome. You are, and I want you so bad. I want you to.
TV really just don't prepare you for real life.
Right, absolutely not.
It don't.
Absolutely.
You go outside and you like, that none of them lines work.
Yeah. And the biggest thing that pisses me off when it comes to movies is niggas be getting shot and they still got the gumption to slam the door or, drive. No, you got shot in the arm, bro. There's no way you can be like, pow, pow, all this right here is going to be in pain, dude.
Yeah. You know what's to this day they still haven't got rid of? Like, throughout cinema history, stuff has changed. Like, remember in the 90s, especially the 80s and 90s, them TNT movies, every shootout at the end ended in a warehouse. Remember that? But now, even to this day, like, I hate the scene where, like, you kill my father and I catch up to you and I have like this 10-minute soliloquy. Like, somebody's gonna come.
Yeah.
And, like, what do we do?
Say your prayers.
Yeah.
Any last words?
I mean, if I caught the guy who killed my dad, I got some shit to say.
But you gotta keep it brief though.
I'm standing over. I'm gonna be like, hold on, where my notes? I had my notes prepared.
You pull out the Declaration of Independence.
Forceful. That's the wrong one. That's the Declaration of Independence. We the people declare. And if I caught my father's murderer, you're gonna listen to everything I gotta say. As he bleeds out, just kill me.
Yeah, I need to shoot kneecaps first.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run away.
Right, debilitate you first.
And I hate in movies. This is my biggest hate when it comes to movies. Somebody has a gun, and they be like, "Don't move." They be like, "Hey," they walking close, like, "Hey, listen."
I said, "Don't move."
Hey, look, you never shot a gun before, right? You never shot a gun before.
You don't want to do this.
It's like, nigga, like, stop. What? Shoot him in the knees.
I'm gonna hit you center mass.
I told you.
I told you. I tried to tell you.
Hit your ass.
Bah!
And I like the villains who get like once they have somebody trapped, they just become like these. See now, like they get too cool. See, you thought you was gonna just yeah, but look at you now, huh? Rolling a cigarette and shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga.
I love in movies when the protagonist is kidnapped and they wake up in a slump and they wake up and they're like in the kitchen and you see the villain with an apron on. They be like, "Hey, good morning." It's like, "What do you want from me?" It's like, my mom used to make these scallops. It's like, and a lot of people used to say, "Why do your mom eat scallops for breakfast?" Well, there comes a time when you have to alternate from eating French fries.
And then you're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's like, and that reminds me of what you did to my money. You sliced up my pieces of the potato. I'm like, nigga, you had to do all that just for this?
Every time I see that,
around the corner to go across the street.
I just assumed that the runtime was short.
That's funny. Yeah, no, those are. That's when you know they crazy though, for real.
Yeah.
Just like have a kidnapped person.
Right.
Good morning, sleepyhead. I was wondering when you were gonna join us.
I love how the goons had went to rehearsals with the villain. They do stuff like this. So with that being said, say your last prayers. They're like this. And now the goons don't know exactly break their legs. Like, so they knew that this mean break their fingers.
They don't practice.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hi."
Oh shit! What happened?
He has a track meet tomorrow. He's running in the Olympics.
I said this means break his fingers, not shoot him in the leg.
I was just scratching my face. I don't know. Wow, what? You just did this.
It's funny as hell.
You know what, man? I would. I think I'd be a pretty good hostage though. Like if I was tied up somewhere and they were like talk. I think I can go a while without talking though.
Wild.
A while.
Okay.
I think if they were like,
So you got pee.
Well, because I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, man. So like, I think that once you start like peeling
Let's
off
test this out. Go get a knife.
Once you start peeling off fingernails, I'm like, what else you got?
To it.
Everybody can take pain until they get stabbed in their sternum.
Yeah.
You know what I like? What looks horrible? Waterboarding doesn't look horrible, but I've heard it's the worst. It doesn't look bad because you're above water.
Right.
You got a mask on.
But you're upside down.
Yeah.
And
but it doesn't look.
Nigga. Yeah.
But people say it is the worst thing.
I want to kidnap somebody.
Yeah.
Just off GP.
Yeah.
And then what?
I don't know.
He said,
it's a dude. He owed me some bread, and I legitimately have thought about like some vile, debaucherous things to do to this dude.
Yeah.
I really want to just kidnap him and torture him. Like I don't even got to get my money back. Like the payback could be me just torturing you.
You have to teach people that, because I'm like, man, if I don't teach this dude about how to like a lesson, who is?
Yeah.
There's people who owe me money too. I go like, I got to at least like get a mask on, but I'm also like short and round. They know it's me. Chaz, I recognize your body type.
I want memories instead of torturing. I want vile memories of giving you your dream job and then humiliating you, like firing you. Like imagine I fund your project, and then just have somebody else come in and be like. It's like, hey, we like damn near what Cameron did with Omar. Yeah. Do something like that. It's like, yeah, let me fund. Hey man, like have not me doing it, but have like a old white Jewish man. Like, hey man, I heard you got this project called The Old Country. Man, we're gonna fund your movie. What? Oh man, God is good. This like, yeah, we're gonna fly you out. Have this nigga fly to Modesto or something, whatever, just some random place, and he just there by himself. Like, what happened? Yeah, we pulled out. No, or just and like, or just blow up the. I don't know. This I don't want to do something.
I think it would be that's perfect, and then like let them go through everything, and then opening night, like a projector come down and it's you and be like, you thought, but in the Bane voice. Like,
oh, you thought you were going to get a move?
They're like, we never press record.
Yeah,
we went 16 weeks of filming.
That's hilarious.
Nigga, imagine he just like, he's doing all these stories like.
Then, now this would make it bad. Then you be like, should I do the reveal? His mom there and got like patchy hair because she's been taking chemo. And he's like, man, I just wanted my mom to see my project before she dies. And then she take the little bonnet off. You see it look like a sucker with like hair stuck to it.
Project front yard.
Why the mom there? The last dying memory of her son.
Okay, so listen, at that moment, do you still go through it?
No, because that's torture. Imagine
this is what you were doing anyways.
Yeah, I want to bring him up to his highest.
What about if your mom you got the mom involved in it too?
If she never had cancer.
Where have I been taking you for the last 8 months?
You was taking her to get slapped by her boyfriend.
She was taking her to my house. Put some mustache on. Do I look like a doctor now?
Now that's torture. That's torture. You secretly find out.
And guess who?
You secretly find out all the females in his life, and you secretly have a relationship with all these women and smack them, and then they were like, oh, ironically, we are all pregnant. They be like, who's the father? Wait, James McElrath?
Harold?
No, like you are. That's right. We took your sperm.
Nigga!
Family. That's right.
Right. Nigga, that's torture right there.
Every time you beat it off, I was right there.
Yeah.
Hey, not to change subject.
Go for it.
Let me tell you what was crazy.
Please change it.
Before we knew what the word rebrand was, I'm gonna tell you, Lack had the coldest rebrand. Like, so freshman year, all of us, we not confident or whatever, but
not confident.
Yeah, I mean, you growing into your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Lack used to wear these t-shirts. It was kind of baggy or whatever. He ain't had gear like that. You know what I mean? But you knew he wasn't poor. Right? Sophomore year, he started working at MCL.
Yeah. Side note, a lot of people know about MCL in the chat. MCL was where I used to tear down these white girls.
Oh,
Kettering was my hometown stomping ground for these white girls. Go ahead.
Black started buying these t-shirts that said Big Daddy.
Oh, yes.
Big Daddy?
Yes.
He started buying Jordans.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once he started doing comedy, it was a wrap. Like the rebrand was crazy. Dude had people in our high school calling him Big Daddy. He started hosting the comedy show. Not comedy, but talent shows.
Show,
anything.
We had the Gong Show. You and I was the Sandman.
Yeah, like his rebrand was crazy. Like who he was freshman year compared to like sophomore, but definitely junior.
Junior was
night and day.
Junior year was my year. That was my year. That was like my last. You think about when we think about junior year, you like that's my last year when it's about to get serious. I can act a damn fool. Yeah. If Twilla's still in here, put the Reese Boys, Frankie Lyman thing up there. That's when I had it was a good time. We had the Why Does Food Fall in Love for the talent show.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah. And we just sung it and
before you did comedy, right?
Yep. What we did. No, I did comedy. Yeah. That was the intro to my comedy. So we did like I was like, my name is Roderick Lacking, aka everybody say Big Daddy.
Had them lined up.
Yeah.
That's great. That rebrand was crazy.
It legitimately was. The rebrand was crazy, man. It was definitely crazy to see him go from who he was freshman year to this time. And you start lifting weights too.
Yeah,
so you were better at football.
I was there, man. That was my obviously high school weight. You've been the same size your whole entire life. High school weight is always your best weight. But when I tell you, you two niggas are the same people when it comes to urgency. So I remember, you already know what I say, Mark.
What?
So I don't know when you got a car. You didn't have a car all through high school, did you?
Mm-mm.
So we used to always have to pick up Mark.
Oh yeah, I was always late.
For events. So it'll be something along the lines of, hey, I'm on my way, right? Hey, I'm 2 minutes out. Oh, is the cell phones out there?
They were, but everybody didn't have them though. It was just kind of like, we pulled up.
Right. Yeah. So I'm on my way. I think it was from the house phone. I'm on my way. And then we get there. He said, hold up. He'd come out and say, hold up. Let me iron my shirt.
That's when you do the one thing.
It's like, nigga. I was like, and then so now you look like, the movie starts at this time. We gotta be here at this time. And now he look at you like this. Nigga, hey, why are you upset? You get your panties in a bunch?
It's funny. At first, I was against you. I was like, what's this emergency? This part sounds very much like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's you right there. Like that's you. I was like, because anytime we start this podcast, Chaz is so lackadaisical. Like you see all this, I do all this together, all by myself. So it's like I make sure the sound is good, the computers, cameras, and Chaz will sometimes be like, "I'm not coming." That's what I'm saying. So it's been.
Hey, we got to square up.
That's what I'm saying. And now it's like,
hey man, happened in a very long
right.
time.
It hasn't happened, but I'm saying it's like this is how so if he's like late, he'll hit me up like we had to be here at 11. He'll hit me up like at 10:50. He was like, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I'm like, nigga. So I'm like, now I have to I don't have to alternate, but like, well, now I have time to do other stuff. So when it comes, I'm like, let's get started. He's like, hey, like, chill out. Like, nigga, we already late. Like, why are you rushing? And now he's like, whoa, Lack is like being very condescending. I'm like, nigga, I'm upset because we're late, but also you pushed back my entire day. And now it's like, he's like, pipe down.
Never said any of that.
Where did that come from? Because you always been a punctual dude.
Great question, man. I don't know. I feel like it's like a I think it's more of a respect thing, as in like no one has ever been that punctual with me, so I don't even know. That's man, Smug, you're the first person to ask this. Twilla is another person who hates how urgent I am. Twilla hates the fact that I am. So if we're driving together and I get out the car, I was like, "There's no way you should be still in the car," because I'm like I'm driving. You see me parking. You had time to gather your stuff up and be out at the same time with me. Like, why are you waiting till I park? And these, let me put my shoes on. Let me on my seatbelt. That was like, nigga, we are rushing. Now I gotta wait for you. I am doing literally all the work. I'm driving. I'm parallel parking. You looking like you watching me. And he was like, okay, now we park. Okay, now let me put my shoes on. Now let me grab my stuff, my purse in the back. It's like, nigga, get out. You should have been prepared right when I got to the parking lot.
I love how there's two types of people in the world.
I hate it.
I'm one of the people. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna cut it close. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be on time, but I'm definitely going. Listen, I would say the thing about this is lack don't let go. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the late person anymore. So I was here. Let's just say within the past year, I stayed here, and and I had to go. Right? My life is planned out, but I'm gonna move at my pace. So Lack was like, we gotta leave at 2. Yeah. Maybe at like 1:30, I jump in the shower. But I'm ready by 1:50. And Lack was like, really? And I said, this nigga brushing his teeth. We're good. Right? But in his mind, he's like, it's not according to how he would have did. I say, right.
Because it
and then it's like, pipe down.
Nigga, I'm the problem. Wow. So I told him,
I'm like, you're giving yourself anxiety. I'm
right. This nigga was. So the thing is, he was chilling all day. So he could have. I'm a person that's like, if I have something to do, do it now, and then you have more time to chill until we about to leave or something like that. He said, leaving that too.
I look at it like this. If I shower at 9 a.m., by the time we go out, I'm not as fresh.
You're at maximum funk for that time.
That's out of control.
You're at maximum funkage at that time.
I want to be maximum fresh for where we about to go. You know what I mean?
If it's 9 to 2, you had 6 hours of funk.
The real question is, why do your body turn into funk?
I'm just saying, out of the amount of time, because you got the least fresh. This is the least fresh I've been.
That's funny. The least fresh I've been. Yeah, like always been punctual. Man.
Very punctual, dude. I have no idea where it came from, man. And I'm also, I know I'm on the spectrum a little bit. When I be seeing things like, I be like, I need to wash that. Oh, I see little people, little string right there. I got to vacuum. I got to sweep. I be seeing stuff that need to be done. I'm like, so this is why when I'm on stage, I can't look at people's eyes because I get their reaction like real quick.
Distracted.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that is one thing about you, dog. You definitely are a comedic actor.
Yeah.
Because boy, listen, you go say something, jump into a bit, act it out, be distracted. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm gone.
See, things are urgent to me when they're urgent to me. I go like, there are definitely times when it's like, yo, this is important. We got to be here by X, Y, Z, right? And then there's times like not the only reason I try to get on time for Dion, but it's also like Dion does see it as a
production. Yeah.
But you need people like that on your team.
For sure.
I know I do.
Yeah.
For sure. So then like, and there's times, because, there's times doing like, whether it's traffic or in LA, or you're like, damn, I'm supposed to do this thing real quick. And I'm like, hey, whatever I didn't plan for, whatever it was. I let that go. I forgot about that, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, come over here. And then, I'm always like, I know everybody's doing 1,000 things all the time. So it's tough, but I try to make sure I get better. And then Dion would be like, hey, man. And I'm like, you're right. I've been, my bad. Let me get back on this. Because my general mode is, is it that important?
Right.
Most things.
Yep.
Most things is like, what level do I need to be here on, this thing? Like, even when I pick up the kid, if I'm a few minutes late, she's still there. I'm like, you got to get there by 6 p.m. when they'll call the police.
The police is nuts.
So if I pick her up at 3:40 instead of 3:30, she's fine.
Yeah.
She's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So there's things I go like, well, this is. But then there's things that, like, of course, like a shoot day. You're like, you be first in the door, last one out. So for me, it's just very. But you're like that with everything.
A lot of things, and I Huh? Yeah. So a lot of times, we rent this location out, and sometimes like Twills will help me like clean up around here, and I'd be watching her how she clean up. I'm like, so backwards. Like why would you wipe that down first?
Dion's the worst type of
Yeah. But I say it in my head, and I'm like, it's pissing me off that why is she wiping this down? So this is how I think. If you wipe down the countertops, like if you're sweeping first, and then you wipe down the countertop, like the crumbs is gonna fall on the counter, right back on the floor. So you're going in reverse. So I'm looking at stuff like this, like you're not even thinking ahead of like what you about to do next. It's like, why are you doing this now? And right after that, you're gonna be doing this. Why are you, using Fabuloso when you should be using it close to when a client gets here? Yeah, I am weird.
The critiquer.
Yeah, it's weird. Almost like, man. I think that's stuff like that translates into a relationship where it's almost like you just gotta let people do.
Everything I do is wrong.
As long as the outcome is right, how the person gets there is almost irrelevant. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you hear like the phrase, what is it? Like, yo, you just gotta let people live.
Yeah. And I be hating. And I think what the issue is, and we're just talking about, earlier we were talking about balance, and I feel like the numerous things that I have to do. Just give you an insight of my yesterday. I usually do these weekly raps for my followers, and yesterday, what day was that? Monday. I just got behind on schedule and I couldn't balance the amount of things. And I knew I had to shoot something. I had to do that. I had to do 2 podcasts virtually, and I had to write the rap. I had to collect all the words, and then I had to go to Q's comedy show that he had in Flappers. I didn't have to do it, but I know it was a good opportunity to network and meet some people. So
I forgot my brother.
Yeah, so I was pissed because I was thinking about I'm getting close to the time I need to leave, and I'm not even focused on the rap or the writing of it. I usually record the audio and then listen to it over, like, does it sound right? Do it sound good? Then I record it from the camera. But then I was like, I have to record it tonight because I know tomorrow with YouTube is going to be here. And I was like, please let me know if y'all going to be here because it's a different setup between the 3 and 2 camera. So then I was like, if I don't do it now, tonight, I won't be able to shoot this until Thursday because tomorrow I have a whole day's work of photography. So now I'm like, I need diligence when it comes to this time schedule. Of course, I don't need to explain all that to you because you guys are looking like I don't care because it's not my life. But so that's why like my brain is already like, you have to move, you got to move like. But y'all don't know why I'm thinking this way because I'm already thinking about this. The fact that I didn't finish it yesterday and I recorded it all has pushed my entire schedule until Thursday. Right. So, and my daughter's birthday was Sunday, and she said she wanted flowers for Tuesday so she could take the flowers to school.
So, you got to stunt on people.
Yeah.
My dad is in my life, yours isn't.
Right. So in my head, I had time to record it this morning, but I was like, I gotta buy her some flowers. I gotta give her this present, and she had the whole souped up fit, and that ruined my entire morning. But that's her memories that she has.
How does it feel to have a daughter in college? She's at Grambling. This is her sophomore, junior year?
It's her junior year, bro. She's about to be up out of here.
That's crazy.
Seniors next year, yo.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So it's insane because I knew Kaylee's special because she don't need us. Like the way how quickly her mind is so mature, how quickly she jotted there. When she broke up with me 17 age, 16, 17.
When your daughter broke up with you?
She don't talk to me no more. She don't need me. She's like, she's like a cat. A cat's just like, hey man, just feed me and I'll do the rest. I just don't, I'll stay out the way.
Right.
She has her own family, her own friends, and she would travel on her own. She got money. She'll buy her own food. Sometimes you gotta check in like, hey, remember me? She's like, hey, what's up?
Dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we calling you now?
Bald nigga. Like, come on, man.
But she's not a child. She don't talk like a child. Hey, she'll do it. She's like, what's up? Yeah. What's going on? She talks real lackadaisical, and it started to kind of wear off on Brookie, and Brookie's kind of like passive, as in, she started to become more. I don't want to say vain, but all her life I've been calling her pretty girl. So she started to kind of like do the whole selfie stuff, but she never posted. I'll be looking at her page unless she got a Finsta or something, but she never posted. She's like, outfit check, heat check, and all that. But again, she's breaking up with me right now.
Man, that is, I mean, man, it's almost like a two-step, like this little dance in the sense of we develop them to become independent. And then once they get there, it hurts.
Yeah. How's your children?
And my kids are good. So my son Jordan, he's a sophomore. My daughter Journey is a freshman.
Yeah.
In high school.
Cool.
Yeah, high school. They both go to Wayne, and they're good. But I had that moment with my son.
Yeah.
Right? So my son and I, both of my kids.
Your son's how old?
He's 16.
And your daughter's how old? 14. Okay.
So I'm always been close with them. But my son and I, we like bond over sports and stuff. So whole life I'm the apple of his eye, right? Now he's like 12. He started playing football. He got his own friends. And we still cool, but he'd rather be around his friends. Yeah. So, man, I remember one time I flew to Ohio, and we were supposed to do something. And he went with his friends and didn't tell me. Yeah. Oh, my God. And I'm talking to some of my other guys, like, man, Mario Torre, comedian. And we were just talking, and it was like, he was like, my son doing the same thing. And I guess that's that age where 11, 12 is the age where Pops, I love you, but I'd rather do my own thing.
I'd rather hang up my own friends. Yeah. You got to remind yourself, 16, I was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember, I was like, this sounds about right. This sounds right on track.
But if I flown out, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I made him feel bad. I made him cry.
Yeah.
I said, man, imagine if you came to New York, you got to my crib, and I'm not there.
Right. Yeah.
And after that, but the thing with my son, I just try to get him to be like, just communicate with me. No, I'm not a monster. You don't have to be scared. If you don't feel like doing something, but then the irony is this though. Now, I remember the first time I stood up to my dad. So my dad had he was super cool, laid back, chill, but his energy was like the character that Denzel Washington played on American Gangster. Mm-hmm. He never whooped me. Was very intimidating. As a father, you kind of just had that energy, like, we don't got to whoop, whatever. Mm-hmm. So, man, my freshman year in college, he had a roast for his birthday.
Actual meal or like people making fun of him?
People making fun of him in St. Louis. So, this is the first time I ever roast. So we go to St. Louis, and when we land, he had a suit and a bag for me and shoes. And at this point, man, I got my own swag. I brought my own dress clothes, but I never really had told my dad no. Mm-hmm. But I'm 19, and I'm looking at this suit. I'm like, bro, I'm not wearing this, and I'm shook though. And I'm telling my sister, I was like, so I just didn't wear it, and it was like I made it much bigger than it was. I got there. He's like, you didn't like the suit? I was like, nah. He was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, snap. And that's so I get my son, but I'm like, I'm not a monster, man. Just communicate.
Yeah.
I gotta think about that now. I think about how much control I have over my daughter's future right now. And it's like, you make her comfortable telling you stuff, but like make her terrified to tell you stuff, right? It's like, you can do this thing where you go like, hey, the only thing that matters is how I look at you, all right? You can build this thing of disappointment like right now. And then you can always be at the same time, you can build this thing of being like, a lot
of parents raise their children in fear.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Of what they did.
Yeah,
and that's not great because we're not living the same lives.
Right.
We never knew what it was like to be raised with cell phones. Now we just kind of like, oh, there's a repercussion when it comes to dopamine. Oh, we gotta limit our time with it. But here I am doing the same thing. Like I'm the same scroll monster.
Yeah, I can attest to that, man. My dad was a good dude, solid dude. I learned my hustle and grind from him because he was an entrepreneur. But my dad was also a street guy at one point. Sold drugs, yada yada yada. And I think that was the one of kind of where we butted heads, where he was at times so adamant that he didn't want me to go that direction. But the whole time I'm like, bro, I'm nowhere near the streets. Like we live in the hood, but I'm not that guy.
You're like, hey man, I got it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Calm down.
Hello, we all lived in the hood.
We did.
Who's we all?
You didn't live in the hood?
No.
That's fine.
Really?
What do you mean you mean like
the fact that you don't know what the hood is
Okay.
Answer the question.
I played it up, but
You did? No? Okay. So when you was in the hood, Mark, did you know you lived in the hood?
I did. I didn't know how bad it was though until my freshman year in college, and we started telling stories. I was like, "You never saw nobody get shot?" I remember, hey, bro, listen. I'm talking to my teammates. I'm like, yeah, the first time I saw somebody get shot, and because the stories was just like fighting.
Right.
I was like, yeah, man. I remember the first time I saw somebody get slapped, and they was like, hold on, the first time.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you never seen nobody, and that was just kind of cool.
Yeah.
I grew up in a lower middle class neighborhood in Lansing, Michigan, and then we moved to an upper class. Upper middle class.
Your mom was taking care of you.
In when I went to the white school in Waverly. So I went from an all black area, mainly all black area, to all white. None of it was ever the hood though. My mom is from Cleveland, Ohio. Wow. And so every summer we would go to the project.
So you saw the difference.
Nigga, when people like, well, I'm like, nigga, I've seen.
Yeah.
We would spend every summer there.
Yeah.
And then we would go back to the suburbs and be like, hey, mom, dad, thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
Because people romanticize the hood, but once you go from there to there, and then you see the difference, especially as you get older, and kind of how I even see my cousins who couldn't get out, how they kind of like options they had. I mean, you'd be thanking God. But people wanted to be so. I feel like people wanted to be so streets and from the hood, from like this, like this badge of honor, growing up. And I'm like,
you don't know you in the hood because the people who are niggas are friends. Yeah. So you just saw them as people hanging out. They always had their shirt off, always on the corner. And I remember my mom was like, no Tyrone. I hate the name Tyrone. I hate Tyrone, Pookie.
We shouldn't hate Tyrone, man.
I hate
Tyrone's a solid name. They just made it the real black name, but Tyrone was never a bad name, bro. Yeah. It just became like the typical black guy name. Yeah. Tyrone,
it's always
Jamal,
Pookie, Ray, Keisha,
June.
It's always the hood names. Ironically, we had all those in our neighborhood.
All those in the family.
And this nigga was selling drugs, and she's like, no, you're not gonna take that on this. No, walk somewhere else with that. We just like, not knowing that this nigga was the pusher of the neighborhood. Yeah. And we just thought it was silly.
Destroying the community.
Right.
Yeah. But
that's when our dad moved us out, was because someone was selling drugs across the street. Mm-hmm. That's when we went to the suburbs. He was like, this neighborhood still looks very nice. Yeah. This neighborhood's going to hell in a handbag.
Yeah. To your point, though, we did see these people's humanity, so we didn't like view them through a criminal lens.
Right.
In my neighborhood, man, I hung with the killers and the drug dealers, but I knew how far to go. That was one thing, because I had a praying mother. My mother told me right from wrong, and she always said, you reap what you sow.
Right.
So it was certain stuff that I was cool with, breaking the swimming pool, busting windows out. But once my dude started selling dope, robbing people, breaking the house out, I was like, y'all about to do what? Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna take it to the crib. Right. And get with you a little later, and we link back up. But
Let me know when y'all doing something legal.
Yeah. I'll be all right. And also things that we didn't talk about when we was kids. Let me ask y'all. This sounds wild. Here's the premise. What was y'all earliest gay like representation? As in, you knew somebody was gay, but we never talked about it.
My cousin.
But no one talked about it?
Still don't talk.
Because we didn't talk. We just is like, there's no way in my head.
It's such a haze compared.
Right.
So then you start going back.
You were like, whoa, hold on. He was gay this whole time.
You know what's so funny? I remember, all right, boom. Here's the story. Freshman year of high school.
That's late.
Yeah, no, but like for real. So freshman year of high school, you know where I lived at. I would catch bus 9 to Colonel White. And I remember I saw this dude. He got on like a stop away from my stop, but we still in the hood. He had on like the scrubs, the stethoscope, and a pager on his hip. And I just remember looking like, dude is too important to be in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I go to school, and I went to this doctor paid for me to go to the pet program, which is at Sony. You go there, you know, whatever sport you play, they help you get better. You run on this high-speed treadmill, lift weights, all of that. So I get on, and I see Buddy, right? We on the back of the bus, and I'm probably like 8 stops away from my crib. So people are getting off the bus, and he was like, "What was you doing at the hospital?" I was like, "Oh man, I was working out." He was like, "Oh, for real?" I was like, "Yeah, I run track." He like, "Oh, you should talk to me. I used to run track." I was like, "All right." So then I was like, "You a doctor or something?" He like, "Nah, I do physical therapy." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's what I want to do." He was like, "Oh yeah, you should definitely talk." And everything I said I did, he did it too.
He was excited.
Right? So then,
Nigga ran crack.
bro, but as we talking, he like bridging the gap in the space between me. Like, people getting off the bus, and my man keep getting closer.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm still not thinking
Oblivious.
that this man is shooting his
Yeah.
shot
Yeah.
until like 3 stops away.
Yeah.
And it clicked because I said something, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you should definitely get with me." And then it was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
cuz is gay."
Yeah.
And man, I was like,
You was about to be wifed up.
dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. My 2 options are I'm about to hit dude in the face or get off the bus. And I was like, I don't feel like walking further. And I just got off.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like, what? We like 15, and I think that was
Right. That was your earliest introduction.
for
Yes,
real.
yeah. I had numerous, and I refuse to do this story again. What was your early gay?
I just remember my cousin being. We were all kids, but I remember him being a little extra.
Yeah.
You know.
But how you know he's gay? He could just be feminine.
Come on, man. We all knew.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
He said he haven't came out yet.
I
Oh
think
boy.
when his dad died.
Yeah. Wait, for his dad to die? I can't reveal this to my daddy. Yeah, man.
I don't know why his dad's in denial. Just accept your son, man.
The amount of secrecy that was happening before, like, I don't ever remember, like, yeah, my 2 grandpas, or yeah, my 2 grandmas. It was just like my grandma's friend. It was always like,
Yeah, I don't think I had. I can't think of anything like that I remember. Yeah, none of that.
that's what I'm saying. It was, man. I know my uncle was gay for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He used to dress the hell out of Christmas trees.
That's cool.
He used to always wear these big ass hats. He had like a mustache that would
curl
on the end. Dress his ass off. He had that real sassy little Richard voice.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we thought that's how he talked. Yeah. But I told you I got taken advantage of.
For real?
Yeah.
My dude?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
And it was my friend, Jimmy across the street. I told you, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Hold on, what happened?
So
Hold on, how old was the dude?
this is when we were sleeping over.
Okay.
It was a spend the night. And I don't know how we got here. We were playing paper, rock, scissors.
How old are you at this time?
I would say 8 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I just remember just being young and dumb, ignorant to this is not a problem.
But your situation was only a little better compared because it was another kid-esque type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not like a grown man. I mean, it's all still bad.
Yeah.
Not to be like you shouldn't be wearing, but
Right.
But I'm just like I'm glad that it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That.
So we're all in Indian style. We don't say it no more, dude. Chris,
Hold on,
that was us.
how many was it?
It was like 4 of us.
Okay.
All of our friends, like Jimmy, David. Mind you, all these people are dead now. Jimmy, David, Kevin, and Tony.
This nigga killed all his molesters.
I'm the reason. We're all in Indian style, sitting across from each other, and we're playing this little game. We're pulling each other to see who can get each other like off, like up, right? And we're just, you got me. So we're all doing it. And now me and Jimmy are the last one left in the circle, right?
Okay.
Obviously, I'm the fat kid, so I'm like, you are not going to beat me. So we going back and forth. He was like, he went in my pants, grabbed my dick, and then pulled it. I was like, I did his too. Like, what? What you trying to do? I said, all right, you won. Damn it, man. I was like, hey, he got it. And they were just like, everybody looking like, Y'all are wild. Yo, he had to figure out a way to beat me. He had to figure out a way to beat me. And then I was just like, and then like years later, I was like, huh.
Because you said he was an older brother, right?
Yeah, he was older. So I was closer to David.
Yeah.
Jimmy was older. And again, I'm the fat, chubby kid. I was like, there's no way he can pull me.
Like, did you ever tell your mom?
No.
He tell his mom he had STD. He definitely tell him. So all the trauma revolved around your penis. Yes.
Yeah, that nigga pulled me. I was like, you got me. Right. He's the reigning champ, y'all. Yeah, he got it. And he was like, yeah, I got it.
He was like, behind your penis is leaking.
That's funny. But you know
come on, almost got you.
The thing about it back then is like just the secrecy that we kept in our neighborhood. You know what I mean? And our community was crazy. You know what I mean? And so to go back and put a button on it, I always feel sorry for like Black gay people. You know what I mean? Because just like
that's another added.
Yeah, like you can't be free and be the person that you want to be, whether like just historically or connection to church, religion, or just the social, pressure that we put on each other. Yeah, I definitely feel for them. You know what I mean? And then that lends itself to this like element of secrecy. So then stuff like that happen, whether you got the uncle who be touching on people. We just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
With that being said,
right, how you transition?
Yeah,
right. To rap. Let me say this. I always got to get my man his flowers. I've been doing comedy. March 6th was like 20 years, which that in and of itself is crazy. Man, I remember going back to probably sophomore year of college. We moved out to LA, and we would talk 3 times a week.
Yeah,
and for a good 3 years, you being like, yo, Mark, you funny. You could do this. You could do this. And this is when I had Olympic dreams. I thought I was going to run in the Olympics. And it didn't happen, And
I think it's hard to make it to the Olympics than it is to make it in
the amount of medals he got, he's actually really, really good.
Yeah. And like March 6th of 2006, I did stand up. But it was, like my man right here was a pivotal factor in us talking every day. And like, Mark
is 101, man. Off the cuff, very, very wise, smart, chill, comfortable in the pocket stage. I watched him do an hour and a half all freestyle crowd work, but then kind of weave his way into his actual material. I said, this dude, he got it. So from there, I saw him just transition from Mississippi to Dayton, traveling all Midwest juggernauts, touring with David Mann, right? And just, he found his audience. And also, a lot of people know Mark is partially clean. He started off extremely clean. And he was just dominating on all like Christian like stages. Churches was just like swamping him. Yeah. So I was like, he found an audience. And then from there, obviously, he just kind of just got more comfortable and more living more, and start to kind of see his life start to kind of unravel. But then you just like, he became a household name. And when I tell you, I was like, I am extremely proud of him. And it was a humbling and very like dope experience because, during this time I was in and out of doing stand-up comedy, back in production. And, we had them points when we were like in the writer's room all the time. So a lot of time we just took a long drought doing stand-up comedy. And then coming on outside, I was like, hey man, you've been doing comedy for X amount of years, and he hadn't had a job. So he was actually living off of comedy now. I said, oh my nigga, that's what's up.
Right.
So I was like, now it was so dope because then last year he was like, yo, I'm going back home and I want you to open up for me. And I was like, oh nigga, that would be dope.
You went out there.
Right. Yeah. So it was a full circle dope moment because it was like, it was like,
you bombed, didn't you?
The second show was skeptical. But it was so again, that was like, it was fresh material because I was figuring out a set that I didn't want to do an old set. So it was definitely me trying to work out some stuff. But yeah, just watching him up there, just getting super comfortable and being there with classmates and Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah. And you know what? What it really was, man, I was here. We did the one sketch, right? With the bowls.
Yeah.
And just talking, reminiscing how we're doing now. And I knew I had that date. And I'm like, bro, you know, to be dope.
It makes sense.
Yeah, like let's take it to the crib. And yeah, man, because I mean, like when I think about just how, to me, like how good God is, like what is the probability, bro? We went to high school together.
Yeah.
Right. And then you start doing comedy. I'm not even thinking about doing comedy.
Right.
Now, honestly, I'm thinking about I'm gonna be a youth pastor. I'm running.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was supposed to go to Auburn to do this internship with Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It didn't work out. I feel God telling me to start writing jokes. I started writing jokes. Boom, boom, boom. Moved back to Ohio. Blah, blah, blah. And then here we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it does not happen like that. It really doesn't. So
right. You go to New York, come to LA.
You know, and even you, man, you cracked early though. You had the super
comic view.
Like, dog, I would never forget 2009. I remember you was like, yo, I got this commercial. Yeah. You know, it was kind of like, I get it now, because you know, like in entertainment, you never want to speak definitively. Because then, you know, you're like, yeah, I did this Super Bowl commercial. We talked about it, and then boom, I'm over my guy's house, and I was like, yo, that's my man. You know, and I ain't hit you because I think I did, but at that moment, your server was probably alone because everybody in the world has hit you up. Yeah. And I mean, dude, like you found, like, dude, production, stand up. Like, look at this. This is amazing, man. So, you know, I think like comedy is the door. Yeah. And once you get in the house, there's so many rooms. Right. And man, you got a foot in every room. Yeah.
Another full circle moment. Last year, because of that Doritos commercial, they was like, hey, we're going to bring back this contest for, you know, Crash the Super Bowl. And Mark was like, ironically, hey, I'll be in LA. Let's hang out. And I said, oh, bro, I can't. I'm filming this rebranding of my commercial that I did in 2009. And he was like, where you shooting at? I was like, Paramount. He said, nigga, I am too. I'll be at Paramount too. So our first time seeing each other in years was just like, we met up. We were both on set. He was doing with the Papa's House, and I was doing that commercial, like literally right next door to each other. So it was a nice little like, nigga, look at where we at. Look at where we at, man.
And you know what though? It's been a few people that tell me I'm guilty of this, and I'm pretty sure like entertainment provides you with so many dope moments, and you're around so many dope people that it's almost like that dopamine hit. You chasing the next high that you can't properly appreciate the high that you're having now. Again, like that moment is like, wow, man. And one thing I can say about people at the crib, no matter how the world sees us, the fact that like Dayton is proud of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're definitely proud, and you feel the love when you go home.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you may not be the person who or have not got to
you want to be
go in LA,
right?
But the crib is like, bro, we don't care nothing about that. Yeah. You did it.
We're proud of you. Yeah, dude. Going back home is definitely an emotional moment because people just be like, they only see the highlights, of course. Yeah. They don't see me crying in the corner. Like, not again, Lord.
Yeah. But it's hope and inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Oh,
yeah, my guy, man. That's what's up, yo. You crying over your brother? Chill out, man.
Look at these guys.
Yeah.
Make me want to go home.
Hey, but here's the thing. No matter how dope you are, man, this is a joke that I've been working on, but I'm not even trying to throw a joke out. This is real life.
No, go for it.
It's all of this dope stuff that we saying. You did a Super Bowl commercial.
Comic view,
all of that. You are Superman to the world. To your kids, you Clark Kent.
That's a bar.
So listen, this is no lie. So I'm at my son's basketball game, and people are coming up to me. They like, yo, we proud of you. Boo, boo, boo. And my daughter is looking like, they can't be talking about you.
Oh, yeah.
Swear to God. No.
Yeah.
We get in the car. My daughter was like, and I'm seeing her looking at me. This is verbatim. She was like, I'm still trying to figure out why people like you. Dead serious.
Yeah.
It's that. Listen, man.
Humble you.
Yeah. Dog. Humble you.
Same thing happened to me. I had you read the thing. So on my birthday, Kaylee had said, "Happy birthday, Dad," on her stories. Somebody in her comment section was like, "Yo, this is your dad?
Yeah.
I've been following him for years." And she's like, "No, don't do this." She in the right up, don't do this. He's like, "No. I watch his podcast and he's super funny. Blah. He said he had a daughter that went to Grambling, and I was trying to figure out who you were, but man, who would have thought it was you this whole time?" She said, "That's enough." Like, I said, "Nigga, why can't you enjoy the fact that listen, I am him?"
No, hold on. Listen,
Right.
they appreciate it when it benefits them.
Right.
So on my comedy special,
Yeah.
I have a 7-minute documentary where my son plays me.
Yeah.
At the end, my kids are around a pool table. My son hits the 8-ball, goes in the corner pocket. My daughter says, "Well, that's a wrap." So that means my kids on Amazon, Apple TV, Tubi.
Yeah.
When my daughter, so we watching it for the first time with themselves, right?
Yeah.
I was like, "Journey, what does it feel like to see yourself on TV? Why wasn't I in more parts?" Has your mom put you on TV? You have an IMDb credit
Right.
at 7. What are
Right.
we talking about?
Right.
Why wasn't I in more parts?
Why wasn't
Yeah.
I in more parts?
Yeah.
Because you're difficult to work with.
Right.
That's it.
Again, man.
That's
Thank you,
great.
man, for showing up and rocking with us on this podcast. We did 2 hours, man.
Yeah, man.
Holy snikes.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
great. Man, it's good to
Yeah.
hear all the stories and get to know you, dog. That's
Yeah,
great.
it's my bro right here,
Yeah,
man.
All right, y'all. That's it. Thank
Man.
you guys for watching the episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
Now, check, please.
And you hear the rest in the goddamn outro.
There it is. Oh, boy. So the third time I had syphilis.
Gonorrhea.
Hey, but listen, so, bro, speaking of, and I guess I always have been this person, bro. When I lost my virginity, I'm at Fairview.
You know you're still alive. You don't care?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, she did.
She did too. Go ahead.
I know that I'm supposed to wear a condom. You know what I mean? So I take a condom, but this is my 13-year-old penis, bro.
this is not the one I had today. It's the
Yeah.
13-year-old. Yeah.
I put it on. It's not I legit. I
It's
think
too
I saw
big.
the girl chuckle, right? So this is no lie, bro. I slide in without it.
It came out with nothing.
No, this is no lie. I think I pumped like 4 times.
Bust.
No, I stopped. Nigga, it felt that good.
Put the condom on.
No, without
Oh,
it.
yes.
So I'm like, I just stopped and put
Yeah.
my pants back on. Shit. I don't know what that is, but I
A false start virginity, bro.
Dog.
It's great.
I started. I said, nah,
that shit feeling.
yeah, bro. Listen, it was like warm and buttery,
Yeah.
like rubbing up against a honey bun or something.
So you said your first time.
I stopped. I didn't
Yeah.
even no more than 6 pumps. No
I should-
lie.
So you had 2 first times.
Why you say that?
Because
Because you had to have another one after that.
you got 2 kids.
The real one had to
Bro,
come
that's
eventually.
crazy.
That's not your first time. This nigga had
I
a
was
taste.
like,
It's like a sampled
I
vagina.
nope.
Too rich for my blood.
The funny thing is, he was like, she said, he said,
No, can't trust this.
I looked under the hood. I said, nah, I'm cool.
The devil made this.
Get up on out of here.
the devil
The
made that.
devil.
I can't get in here.
Yeah,
And she was dusty too. That's the wild part about it. Like,
yeah. The absolute best is there was a girl. So you know when you bust with a condom on, you're supposed to immediately grab the tip and pull out, right? I remember with missionary. And,
Yeah, check your tits.
huh?
Stop everything.
Okay. Chaz.
Yep.
Look at this. Yeah, so I'm missionary with this chick, and then I bust, and then I'm talking to her with the condom still on, with the condom on, and then obviously I'm getting smaller. So she was like, "All right, I gotta get ready to go." So I get up and I stood up, and then the condom stayed inside of her. So in my head, I said, "Oh snaps! The condom busted." So she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I think the condom busted." She's like, "Did you come?" I said, "I did." And this is my first experience of like, "Oh, I did not know the condom doesn't stay on after you bust." She's like, "Oh my God, my dad is going to kill me." And I was like, "How much does it cost for abortion?"
That man became a killer immediately. For an abortion.
And obviously, she ran home with me. The condom still inside of her. She ran home, and I never talked to her again.
That's hey, bro. Listen,
I could have a child out there.
The moments in adolescence is crazy,
bro. All the times I thought I could accidentally have a kid, bro. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've had a few times I'm like, damn, I've done a couple Plan B's. Yeah. This one girl, I'm pretty sure she lied to me. She said that she did an abortion. She was from back at the crib. I went home, smashed, come back to LA. And then I knew she like this since high school. I knew we met, so what you gonna do?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just gonna take care of it myself. I'm gonna take care of it myself. And then I was like, well, you need to be going. And she's like, no. And I was like, I don't think she ever was, serious about it. But I think people just want to see what you're gonna do. Like she's trying to put the family together and shit.
Hold on. The funny thing is, going back to our original viral video, that I was like, you ever had a girl that's like, keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's numerous times we raw, and she's like, keep going. I'm almost there. You're like, hurry up, please. I'm about to bust, and I'm about to pull out, and you're looking like, please come, please. And you like, and she's like, I'm almost there. She's like, sorry. I'm sorry.
Eject.
Yeah, it's like I tried to hold out as long as possible.
Because they don't know how good it is. Like you've been used to receiving. You
Women
don't know.
will never understand how good vagina is. They'll never know what it's like. Unless you got the longest clitoris in the world. They'll never know.
You know what the worst is? If a girl says, just do it. You're like, okay, I'll take care of it later.
Yeah. Gang.
After that Plan B, you like, just go get it.
You said just do it? Yeah, okay, you want a shot? Okay, got it. And he'd be like, hey, afterward, that post-nut clarity, were you really on the shot?
Post-nut clarity, it's like, you really live at the shelter? Hey,
you like, do you really care?
Yeah. Now you can't be here when my boys come around.
You got a shower before and after, okay?
Right. Yeah, have you ever told a chick no?
Sexually?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have gotten that far. As in,
like no, like she's trying to throw it to you, and you like, nah.
I think mostly it was just the time wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I said no. That's a no.
Well,
I've accepted any.
No, it's not like as in like it's not feasible. It's not like as in.
Are you asking time wise, or you just weren't interested in the girl?
No, I'm not talking about. Here we go back to time, Mr. Responsibility over here. What time would you be coming?
I have exactly 16 seconds for the pumps, and I must get out of here.
I would say I've said no according to yes, I have.
Have you rejected a girl because you didn't want to smash her?
I have
rejected because you were not interested in having intercourse.
Yes, that. But also I have according to like looks, smells, personalities, but not just like I shouldn't be doing this.
That's funny.
Not because you thought you were gonna ruin her friendship.
Right. Yeah. It's like
Chaz, what about you?
This is her mom.
I'm very annoyed at women very quickly.
Girl.
Very much so. And I'm quick to be like, I'm gonna go bust this nut to stay home.
That's funny.
Like I'm quick to
beat off
and stay at the crib.
It really is though.
Because I'll be like, let me see if I actually really want to go do this. Because I've been there before, and I'm like, we got a video doing good numbers right now. Because I was like, have you ever exact same question? And I was like, nigga, I've been inside and shit and been like, I don't want to be here. Let me find some excuse to get out of here.
That's so real.
Yeah.
I think like the older I've gotten, you realize like, yo, if the stars ain't aligning, I'm not. But I've never been like over like a hunter
hustle.
like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest with you, comedy has made it really easy.
Of course,
you know what I mean,
it's a nice icebreaker.
Yeah, but yeah, I've never been
You're
like.
so funny.
So it's like if it's too much, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the over like if it's too easy, also as it becomes like, what do you, if you easy with me?
Like, I feel like that used to be my problem, is that if it was so easy, it'd be hard to deny, because women would be like, "I'll come over, I'll do it." Like they would make like adjustments, and I don't think I had they want to smash just to smash. I think I was always husband material to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they saw me as a good dude, and it was that. Like they always wanted relationships for me, which is why I stay out of a lot. Because I'm like, I already know this. You're gonna want to know why we can't hang out more. I'm like, we can just skip all this. You know what I mean? I'm like, we can just skip all this now because I know how this goes.
Corey Holcomb said something that like has been like a Bible verse for me when he was like, man, some dudes got to know that the chicks who are meat for the streets
are meat
for the streets. Yes, and that's been like yeah, I've always like looked at it like that. Like, this is where I'm gonna put you.
In categories.
Yeah, you are over here, and then this is whatever.
A lot of women don't know. Even the way they talk, they put themselves in categories. By somebody. I know if a chick is trying to give it to me easy, I'm always like, well, you put yourself in this box off top. You know what I mean? Like, you're already over here because it was what I call hoe talk.
Yeah.
And I go like, once I hear hoe talk, I go like, oh,
yeah,
you gotta go with this.
Yeah. I think a lot of women pushed herself out of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know there's a girl who after we were smashed, she would be like, "So what we doing today?" And I was like, "Oh, you trying to hang out all day? Like stop trying to insert yourself in my life. Like I just want to hang out. I'll just be over there in the corner. I won't. Let me just feed you." I'm just like, that's a great gesture, but I don't work like that. And she would even if I say, "Hey, I am, going to school at this time. You got to leave by this time." She would like, "I won't leave with you." Like, nigga, I gave you what you're supposed to do, and you still why can't I just walk out with you?
Yeah.
Like, why are you trying to maximize your time with me? Yeah. It sounds like she really likes you. Like, no, I told you to leave by this time.
That is you gotta see the red flag.
Because she really likes you.
Because it's like, if it's like this now, let's put 4 months on it. What we looking like?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that kind of how you, like, we talked about how you viewed your mom. I think we view women in such a like angelic light. Like, the dynamic is we are the hunters and they're the prey. Well, man, women be just as freaky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we don't view them like that. So when a chick like going, if she going, she going. I don't look at it like she a hoe or not. I remember, man, somebody bust my bubble. This was like 2007 maybe, and it was a chick that I wanted to talk to. I liked her, and but she had a reputation at the crib. And Marva was like, "So let me ask you this." She was like, "If you lived in Charlotte, would you talk to her?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "That means you worried about what people think about you." I was like, "Ooh."
Hold on. I don't get it.
So the chick, I wanted to talk to her.
She lives in Charlotte.
No. She was a hoe.
Okay.
And people in Dayton knew she was going.
Okay.
And she was like, "Okay, you like her?" "Yes." "If you lived in Charlotte, would you talk to her?" Because don't nobody know her reputation out of town. And I was like, "Oh,
got it. Yeah. I think the issue is men just want peace.
Yeah, 100%.
Peace and
please don't. Hold on, what's that say? Some people don't know their roles.
Sometimes we're here, it's a good time.
That's right. But that's why communication is key, though. I agree 100%. Yeah, that is why communication is key.
See, but I've been there though, and then it's been the don't you feel this? And we have this kind of connection, and
the forcing in my life is like if it's like this, if it's like this, like hey, you and I are just desserts. Okay, so whenever you want to get some cheesecake, I feel like you and I can, just kind of have some little, razzle dazzle to our diets. And then all of a sudden it's like, but I also can add salad. Like, I get it, but I don't want you for salad.
You're right, B. But what I've experienced, because it's been, yes, let's be direct. We're here. We're both just here for this only, right? But it's not been that. I don't think I've ever had that one time where it's been that consistent of it's only going to be this. It's always
gotta add some more sauce to it.
Yeah, it's always been trying to be more somewhere. Oh, I can come do this and I can come do that, and then it's just like, which is why also I stay away from it.
But I think it's very idealistic to be like, to think that a situation like that is gonna have longevity. I think like right around 3 to 4 months, you gotta exit, because as much as we say communicate and be direct, women connect on a deeper level. Yeah. And, at some point, or let's just not say women, at some point, one person is going to want more.
Right.
So to think that you just going to lay pipe.
Right.
And she's just going to accept. It's like, oh, okay, cool. These boundaries, it's not going to work.
I've had the, what are we now?
Yeah. And as a dude, like you see that transition when like you look in her eye and you like, oh, she gone.
Yeah.
And as much as we've been communicating, nah, we just this. It's like, oh, nah, you see it, or you see like the progression of them being gone.
And I don't like being on demand, which is why I hate having a cell phone in general. Because if you call me, you text me, I'm supposed to answer, and I don't work like that at all. If you don't have my last name in your
right.
But I hate that. It's like, hey, I've been calling you all day. I'm like, nigga,
I gave you premium pussy. You can't answer me when I text you.
Plus at best.
It's unleaded at best.
I tell this to women all the time that a dude, you'll know when a man is serious when he makes a plan for you. For y'all, when he says we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, this is the plan, this is where I see us in next year, a year from now, this is how I see where we fit in. What do you think? That's a dude who's taking you seriously. If this nigga ain't making plans for your lifestyle, he really ain't that serious about you in that way. And women will be like, yeah, but like they'll just wait and wait and wait and wait, and then it's like, how long do I wait? Like you won't have to wait that long. Like this nigga will let you know exactly what he wants to do if he's really serious about you.
Something that hurt my heart. This nigga peeing with the door open?
That's loud as shit.
There's no way this nigga's peeing with the door open.
Yo, I don't think it's open. I think he was that thing for 6 hours. This nigga's pee was interrupted. He was like, yeah, and then
Mark, is the door open? Niggas in the live heard that, nigga.
I say, ain't no way he's peeing like this.
This nigga's comfortable.
I know this pee was like this nigga went to pee in your sink. Wait, I can't make it to the Gotta make it close the door.
I was like, yo, the acoustics is insane.
Yeah, it was like it interrupted.
You started hearing me over there like, so they executing the warrant today? God damn it!
Oh, shit.
So he had that Tom Hanks remount. He's like,
He did give me this 40 ounce of this house cup.
We don't hear. We did. Yeah,
I was being silly, dude.
Because the nigga ain't playing, the nigga don't care. It's not that he don't care. It's just that he's not planning. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. That's what I've learned. When I see dudes who care, who want you in their life, it's a plan all the time to have you in their life and a future plan. It's, hey, so I'm free here. They're making that time to include you in their day. If you have to keep checking up on them and seeing when you're gonna hang out again, he's not that interested. If you guys have been dating for a while and there's not necessarily not even a plan of marriage per se, but there's no plan of, hey, so I'm thinking about doing this business together, or whatever. It's not including you in the lifestyle. It's not including you in the future. There's not a plan for you in a couple. Because from what I know, from most guys, and I hang around a lot of ambitious guys, so I don't want to speak for every guy, but most guys I know have a plan or such to move forward, things that they're planning to do. And it's like, if you're not in the inclusion of that plan, because women will be, if you have to ask, where am I in that plan? You're not. You have to ask, where do I fit in? Oh, let me go back and check where you.
Something I heard today on the podcast, or earlier, it doesn't matter. Is if you still figuring out your life, finances, where you gonna live, where you gonna sleep, how you gonna eat, you shouldn't be having sex with nobody.
I agree.
Because it's like you ever trying to like, I am hungry. I'm sleeping on couches.
What's I gotta do is getting some.
You ain't got you don't need to pleasure your. I mean, it's more like alcohol. It's like it's essentially this is how you cope it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
how you get a bust a nut? Oh, now I can think again.
No,
I agree.
And that hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, oh, this hurts, dude. This nigga, it was like she was like, it was a girl who had said it. She had said, I'm over trying to figure out what I'm doing in my life. I'm working paycheck to paycheck. And then this thing was like, hey, I'm on my way. Get that pussy ready. And she was like, and I'm just like, I am fucking up my management. Like, why am I putting so much energy on accepting him having sex with me? And I can't figure out, he ain't helping me out with my life. He ain't benefiting my life at all. And I was like, nigga, that's me right there, dude. That hurts.
Yeah. I mean, because think about like everything that is included into your semen. That's your focus, your energy, your essence. And every time you bust, the energy that you could be given towards, your goals, your ambition, you giving it to this person.
Yo, that part is real though. There's a lot of energy. When I think about all the years,
your creativity,
really.
Because think about this, bro. There's times where I used to plan out how to get vag, right? I would plan it. I would try to figure out. You're spending time. Also, after you bust, you be like, dang, I don't feel like doing what I was doing.
That's a bar.
Think about your energy levels after you bust.
Way down.
That's crazy.
Because even if I'm working and me and the wife get it in, I'll be like, damn, I'm about to get back to work. But
that's why that semen retention is real. Yeah, I gotta keep that in. I can't really
get back to work. Can I?
Like, listen, this so serious. This was like 20. I can't remember whenever it was. Some like years ago. One of my strengths has always been crowd work. And I don't know how many. Let's say I was entertaining maybe 2 to 3 chicks. Right, and
crowd working these hoes.
And I just remember my crowd work wasn't there. It's like imagine like Iverson trying to go to his crossover, it's not there. And then I was like,
what happened differently? Yeah,
my creativity is not working, so I just stopped. I cut them all off, and then 2 months it came back.
Wow,
you know what I mean? And that's it, because I feel like all of this stuff is spiritual. You know what I mean? Like the gifts that we have is spiritual. And you never know, though. That'd be the other thing, too. I saw a post where this dude was like, man, a lot of y'all dudes be having sex with witches with no prayer. Like, like we just smashing, not knowing what these women be involved in. And that stuff is attaching to your spirit. Boom, boom, boom. And you wondering why you going down is because this woman, her energy, beyond energy, like the Bible talks about how like manipulation is as witchcraft, and there's so much stuff this intertwined in it. And so
damn it, yo. Damn it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need to go ahead and roll the cameras. Mike, this is good convo.
I need to go just trying to get back.
Yeah. My nigga, damn, dude. I hurt my feelings right there.
Yeah.
Black say, this is why.
Yeah, dude. I need to. I would love to fast for a good year sexually and see where my life goes.
Why you say you would love to, but you could have just said I'm going to.
Yeah, I am. It's no more.
You could say it right now. That's clear to everybody.
If I could put my dick in storage.
That's
look at everybody on camera right now and tell them that you are taking a fast from sex.
I am taking a fast from sex.
So he gonna do it slow.
For a year.
Well, a whole year. What month is this right now? It's, March 24th, 2026. Next time I'll be having sex. You'll see me a very successful man, March 24th, 2027.
Dion is looking at some girl recording like, got this nigga on day one.
March 25th. I tried.
I got this nigga.
Those videos.
Yeah.
Day one of
Hold on. She caught me slipping. I'm gonna be like this.
She's like,
Post nut.
what you say?
day one. I'm gonna start tomorrow. 2026.
Damn it, yo.
Across your fingers. That was great. I'm gonna close the door when I go.
Hey, so Godfrey, my man. So I ain't say this on camera, but I'm gonna tell you what's so funny.
Let me stop it.
You're still alive.
Yeah, I'll stop it. I got it.
It was funny.